Beta 13 caught more turtle. Radio Dread caught more Pico. Pitney caught Cacturn.
Hello. It's me and Kepi. Kepi, are you playing?
Lady Antisocial caught Miltank.
I would really like to get
You'd
on.
like to sit down, but this is Kepi's spot.
I mean,
Look at that
Ryan
face.
06 caught a shiny Mantike.
I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. What?
Oh, you're not happy.
Hi, everybody.
Can you hand me my juice?
Huh? Yeah. You can have your juice.
Thank you.
Subby!
Hi, Subby.
Hi, Subby. This is from Mike Bliss. Tier 3, 33 months. 3 at 3-3. Mike, thank you. Appreciate that. My glasses are not well.
GMCP caught Leatheny.
I need to solve this. Hold on. Hold on.
You stretch out and get cozy.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Hey, I got a
You move Kepler, you move him like the garbage jail for mother.
Oh boy! A land made
like
of milk
like
and
the
honey.
garbage. Say, I got a question for everyone.
FOS Extreme caught Metacam.
My question is, can you tell any difference when I turn from side to side? I guess it's pretty subtle. It's getting better. Maybe?
Lady Antisocial caught Avalug.
Avalug.
Possibly. I got sunburn. We
If
went.
you look closely at your nose, because you have like a line right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. We did the it's
Dark Shadow 86774 caught Reku.
It's been a bit since we did Lunch Bunch, but we did Lunch Bunch on Thursday and we sat outside.
Sabrina 13 caught Spritzy.
And I volunteered to sit in the sun. Because I don't want anyone to ever sit in the sun, you know? Like, I don't want to be like, oh, you sit in this. I'm like, I'll do it.
I was in the sun too, but I started to feel it on my part, so I pulled up a hood because I had a hoodie like this on.
You know, so we ate lunch outside for about 90 minutes. It was a pretty clear day, so just for like 90 minutes, I just faced the sun.
Aldo 512 caught Blisker.
The good news is, my skin, for whatever reason, tends to handle that really, really well. So, like, I don't have any pain, and I probably won't have any pain. So, at least there's that. I just did not expect to get burned.
Pick up a fresh box of Tiny Eddie's snail rounds.
No
Escargot
thanks.
Express. That was a bit from Copa Current. Says, Tiny Eddie, what should I have to celebrate winning an auction for one of Mouse paintings? Ooh. As a reminder, I guess giving a reminder. As a reminder, the auctions are over. As a conclusion. Congrats to everyone who got an auction.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Pitney caught Arbok.
Just because that's exciting. There was 18, right?
18.
18 of them. So if you are one of the winners of the auctions, congrats. We'll be working on getting those out to you next week.
Yeah.
So there's quite a few.
Sammer 05 caught Horsia.
Let's see. We also have quite a few other alerts that I will read, and I can tell I'm going. Yep. We're getting there. 14 months from Palpable Potato. 23 months from Ping Buddha Pong.
Anna Walsh caught Clink.
Those are just some cogs. Those are just cogs. 15 months from DevStats. 41 months from Pitney.
Pitney.
26 months from Toa Smoke Monster. Safarina caught War Turtle and says, for me,
Pink Shiper caught Snorlax.
playing Pokemon Let's Go was a complete bore. Watching you grandparents play it has been a complete blast. Thank you all for the laughs. Now, Chaz, who's that Pokemon? War Turtle. Yeah, I've actually, that's not the first time I've heard that. I've heard a few people that said, you know, they started playing Let's Go and they didn't care for it, but watching us has changed their opinions.
Stop cycling and start snacking with Tiny Eddie's hamburger rolls.
What is a hamburger roll? Is that like a pizza roll but hamburger?
Yeah.
That sounds good, actually. Yeah, Emil's right. That's legit good. Also, a small round of applause for Emil, who launched a
series.
A new series, but like the importance of the series is not even completely known on the public. Like this thing has been in the works for like approximately 1 million years. It's so old. It's so old. How old is it? It's so old that I used to do design work for Emil. At this point, I only do the logo. But many years ago, I was doing design work for Xenoblade, for Splatoon, for a lot of the Pokemon series. And at some point, it got too much for me to handle, so I ended up passing the torch over to Dan. And Dan actually does design work now. However, that was years ago that I passed that torch, and Splatoon 2 has been in development for so long. Splatoon 2 was the one that made you quit. It wasn't. Splatoon 2 has been in development for so long that I actually have design work on it.
You still do all the logos.
I still do all the logos. I like to do the logos because it's something very close to my heart. But the design work can be handled by other folks. And my as I get older, my time is few. That makes it sound like I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I mean, I am gonna die.
When Parthia caught Lemony.
But not of any currently known situation. It took a turn. Anyway, I was in the middle of talking about Zother's hamburger rolls before we started talking about the incoming heat death of the universe. That was a bit from Zother. Says, Eddie, what do you coat yourself in to prevent sunburn? Oh, yeah, that's not... I mean, like, so just theoretically, if you put meat all over yourself...
Alias Kate Liza caught Miltank.
I don't think you'd burn. I don't think you would have friends either, but, you know, I don't think it would... I think it would, you know, it would help. I
Did we
don't-
mention the hype train? There's a hype train.
There's a high P train. It is nearing level 5. It is close, but there's only 30 seconds left. So folks have to jump into the... Whether you jump into the train... How do you get on the train? While it's going by, you jump on it? We always talk about it within the context of it leaving the station, but once it's rolling, I mean, people are like... They're the...
This is the countdown for it to leave.
These are the night... Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So it just keeps
And
getting
then once-
extended? So when the levels are delaying the train, so people are like, I was on level 1. We should have left by now.
Yeah.
Is that...
CZ Jet 64 caught Pikachu.
Okay. Sure. We got 19 months from Jetty Picard. An anonymous gifter giving a sub to Master Linkle. 22 months from Hyrule's Dawn. And some sort of snack.
Back by popular demand, Tiny Eddie's turquoise octopus cookies.
I mean, octopus is generally used in savory dishes.
Yeah.
I bet it's almost certainly in some sort of sweet dish. Someone somewhere.
Maybe.
That's from Link the Best. What's for dessert today, Tiny Eddie? Octopus cookies.
Turquoise.
Turquoise octopus cookies. Maybe they're dyed. I don't know. I don't care much for octopus, to be perfectly honest. So I don't think I'd like it even as a cookie. That's Bits from Radio Dread says, may I have a Chaz assigned Pokemon? Morpeko is it. 18 months from Josh Jepson. Josh.
Ryan B06 caught C-Dot.
Let me just tell you that I miss you, and I'm actually a little sad that even though Coliseum is happening, and you know I'm excited I get to see some folks because of the hub system and because of the fact you live on what I can only assume is the other side of the planet. I don't actually get to see Josh.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing some other folks. That's going to be exciting, but I must wait, I guess, even more time before I see Josh. But that's okay.
Kepler misses
Soon.
you.
It's true, he said so.
He's right here. Here's his tail.
Put down that novel and pick up Tiny Eddie's dull and sweet trendy sticks.
Dill and sweet trendy sticks. From Bella Bunny, hey Tiny Eddie, give grandson Jersh a snack. Josh, do you like dill and sweet trendy sticks? Put down that novel that you're reading right now.
Type of pickle?
Dill and sweet.
They're trendy pickles.
Because you're supposed to pick Josh's favorite kind of stick. When I go to a restaurant and they present to me a list of adjectives to influence my stick, I choose trendy. I want the trendiest stick of them all. 1,000 Bits from Pitney, who says, quarterly life update. I quit my job this week. Cacturn. I don't know if that's good or bad. It could be good. Could lead to good things.
Yeah.
Cacturn.
We wish you all the best, Pitney.
Yeah, regardless of whatever direction this is going, we wish you well. And maybe it's time to buy a tiny cactus. Maybe that's a sign. You don't know. 38 months from Jennifer Jack. 1,000 Bits from Lady Antisocial says, around Christmas, I said that my mother's dog needed to get his eye removed due to an accident. He somehow managed to knit his eye back together. He can't see much out of it, but it doesn't need to be removed anymore.
Huh.
Interesting. How? That's incredible. But also, I mean, good for the dog.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't have to get it removed. So it says, wait. How did the dog hold the knitting needle? It's a very talented dog, Zalo. It's very, very talented. Also, Miltank.
Master Linkle caught Eevee.
Miltank. 1,000 Bits from Ryan B06 who says, I got nothing. Just roll them on, Chaz. Thanks. It's a shiny. You got the man type. 41 months from Ann B. Walsh. 28 months from Starlight Moon. 1,000 Bits from James EP who says, random Pokemon time. What's my spirit Pokemon? Leavanny. Or Leavanny, which would be the perfect Pokemon for Giovanni.
It sure sounds like it.
if you pronounce it in that very specific way, which is wrong. We got a subscription from Twigster413. Welcome. 100 bits from Ogden Foreman. 400 from Radio Dread, who just says, sugar hype! Also, what was the most recent sugar thing you ate? I'm just curious.
M&M's.
I'm bringing it up. It's a segue. We tried the sugar cookie M&Ms, and they're really good. They taste exactly like a sugar cookie. Like, crazy, man. I was really impressed. Lord Windsark says, Gatorade, if that counts? Technically, there's sugar in Gatorade. I think it counts. Cheese coffee cake? Toast Smoke Monster says, there are sugar cookie M&Ms? There are. I don't know if they were like a, mouse died. Oh, it's still dying. Is it alive? Oh, no.
Oh, I know. You're okay.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know if it was a like a holiday thing and they're not still making them. But they're good.
No steak.
If you can find some and you like sugar cookies, I'm telling you, like they somehow shoved a sugar cookie into an M&M. It tastes exactly 1,100% like a sugar cookie. It's worth trying if you like sugar cookies, if you can find them. I don't know where they are. Where were we?
Oh.
I'm not sure if the keyboard's having issues because I had moved the plug to the back or if the batteries are dying. I've never replaced the batteries in this. Did you know that? Ever.
My guess is batteries.
Ever. It's been years. How incredible was that? Logitech. 1,000 bits from Fossix, who says, time for my weekly run into Pokemon. You got Metacham. I thought there was a P at the end. I thought it was Metachamp, like a medical champion. It's not. 500 bits of Mini Knight says, Steven, what team won the first two ever Super Bowls? Oh, the Packers. Packers won the first one. If it's team singular, then it must be the Packers. That's a football fact I know. Can you believe it?
They won quite a few early on.
That I know something related to football. It's incredible, really. I am worth celebrating.
Boy!
Thank you, everyone. 1,000
Land
bits from Landing Edge Social says, sorry for the previous long message. I would like another Chaz assigned Pokemon. Avalugg. Collect the whole set. 1,000 bits from Dark Shadow. It says, all right, what Pokemon I'm getting this week? You got Okay, I've always pronounced it Raikou. But maybe it's supposed to be Raikou, because it's OU. But I like Raikou.
I like Raikou too.
Raikou? No! 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 Everyone's like, it's Raikou. No! No! I refuse. 1,000 bits from Saffrine says, Hype Train Chaz assigned Mon. It's Spritzy.
That's a good name.
The Sprite Pokemon. Drink Sprite. 38 months from Cassie. 10 months from Sammy R05. 1,000 bits from Aldo says, I saw a giant fake bug on the wall at work today. Then I turned away, and when I looked back, it was gone. So, you know, not fake. Gliscor. Who would put a fake bug at your work, though? That's the... unless you just got, like, a person at work that's like, oh, Jerry's always putting cockroaches everywhere. I would fire Jerry. 37 months from Ian Thay. 1,000 bits from Pitney, who says, give me another one. Arbok. That's a good one. Luigi Smash 323 gifted a sub to Light Rock. Sammy R05 says, come on, Professor Chaz, what do you have for me today? It's Horsey. Horsey's easily one of the cutest Pokemon. And that was, there was a whole committee that decided that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you on it?
Yeah, I was invited. It was really nice. You know who else was on it? Thomas Jonte helped decide that Horsey, and actually Thomas was the person who stood up and said, I don't want your Ponytas, I don't want your Pikachus, I want the Horsey, and Thomas is the one that swayed the whole vote. A little known Pokemon fact. Miyamoto was there, and Miyamoto hung his head and said, I believe in Thomas Jonte. That's all real. That's real. And there's no video of it because it's a special committee that happens behind closed doors. But thank you, Thomas, for helping decide on
Cutest Pokemon.
on the cutest Pokemon. Yeah, it's extremely real. And Thomas, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We are talking about real things that happened for real in real life. We got 1,000 bits from Anne, who says, which Pokemon shall celebrate with me that I have won a lovely piece of mouse art? It's Clink! Also, congrats to you as well. Got several folks here that managed to get some of Mal's art. And if you didn't win any of the auctions today, sorry about that. However, there's some of the pieces are on Redbubble, so you can get a print. Or again, if you're in the market for a desk mat, look at them desk mats. Nice desk mat. Perfect for the keyboard and mouse, or if you play TCGs. Skits got gifted a sub to Busy Kick. Paint Chipper sends 1,000 bits. It says, Pokemon who? Pokemon Snorlax. It's a good one. 9 months from T-Knowledge. 300 bits from Random Player 818 with the George Chug Star Rain. As a reminder, everyone should drink some water.
I had juice.
That doesn't count. Your days are numbered. You have to consume liquids that are specifically H2O. I'm sorry.
Cinnabite caught oddish.
Be careful out there. 1,000 bits from Wim Parthieu. It says, Happy Friday, everyone. What's this week's Chaz assigned Pokemon? It's also Leavanny. They're clones. Be careful. Which one's the real one? You have to ask it something only Leavanny would know.
Such as?
That's a great question. Only Leavanny would know the questions it knows. 300 bits from Loopy Mongoose says, I'll admit I skipped the last couple streams because, as it turns out, Pokemon Legends Arceus is addictive. To me, the gameplay feels like a perfect marriage between Let's Go and classic Pokemon. I very much recommend. You will be happy to know that you can watch this Pokemon and play the other Pokemon at the same time.
Wow.
Yep.
You're here with all the great facts.
That's what I personally recommend, because at this point, it is likely that folks still have not beaten Pokemon Legends Arceus. So my recommendation is to keep this stream pulled up while you play a completely different Pokemon game. It will be 6 types of confusing, but you will be perfectly enveloped in the warmth and love that is Pokemon. That was beautiful. Nintendo should have paid me something to say those words, but they didn't. 1241 from Elias Kate Liza says, paid off my car today. Celebratory shiny Miltank, maybe. It's a normal Miltank. But, you know what's really shiny? The fact that you paid off your car.
Yeah.
Truly, the real shiny is paying off our debts. Congrats, though. That is fantastic. And it's really nice. You know what the best thing about paying off a long-running debt is that then all of that money that was disappearing every month, you suddenly have. It's a great feeling. You're like, wow, this was here the whole time. It's wonderful. 500 bits from RunT.exe says, some good vibes. The chat from the chat today got approved for medical assistance and can get back on my medication. Hope everyone uses the vibes well. Aw, well, fantastic. So congrats, first off. I'm glad that all worked out. And then there are spare vibes to go around now. So we love hearing about good things going on. Always appreciate that. 31 months from Destiny Light 2. 500 bits from History Master. No message, but we appreciate it. 1025 from CC Jet says, I was told to put Pikachu on the screen. That is Pikachu. That is definitively Pikachu.
Yep.
I love that little guy. I call him Jithers. That's his name. 499 from the YOLP says, take the last of my bits. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it. 28 months from Pink XX Kiss. 300 bits from AngeMin85. 1,000 bits from Ryan B06 that says, big bucks, all shinies, and stop! It's not a shiny, but it's a C dot, which backwards is Toddies. Almost ran into a problem there. I'm glad its name is C dot and not C dit. 35 months from Phaelina Luna. That's really tickling Mouse Funny Bone. 15 months from Genie of the Fourth Wall. 21 months from Swishy Head. 1133 from Master Linkle. Mouse still laughing about this. Who says, hashtag Eevee gang for Hyrule, and it's Eevee. Good work.
I'm also reminded of something else. It's like a hot toddy. Old cinnamon stick. Don't worry. I don't even know if you were there for that.
245 bits from Mikey Moose 35. 25 months from JDO 1997. 500 from Zother says 830 Jaffa Cakes.
That's a lot.
But do you have any regrets? That's my question, Sato. Do you have any regrets? Because that just seems like a lot. No. Okay, well, then you know what? Then you made the right choice for you today. It's like me whenever I eat half of the jug of peanut butter pretzels.
Mr. Game Boy 18 caught Blaziken.
It's always a good choice. 20 months from Board Gamer 1321. 30,
Mr. Game Boy 18 caught Mudkip.
that's not 30, that's 300. 300 bits from Swishy Head, who says, I forget that Canada and the US.
Mr. Game Boy 18 caught Marshtomp.
Are you evolving the whole... Are you evolving them all right now? Evolve! 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 Evolve!
Mr. Game Boy 18 caught Swampert.
Bang, bang, bang! It is really... I'm going to tell you, it is really satisfying to see him in a row.
Yeah, it is.
It is really satisfying to see him in a row. That never happens, so that is... I actually do like that. Bravo. So this says, well, I feel like crap, but the chocolate and apricot jam filling of Jaffa Cakes makes up for it.
Mr. Game Boy 18 caught Mudkip.
So,
Mr. Game Boy 18 caught Marshtomp.
I heard you like Mudkips.
Mr.
over
Game
for a
Boy
second.
18 caught Swampert.
Look at them all.
If anyone showed up to the stream right now, they would not even understand what this is.
Rebubbly caught Mudkip.
It's an infestation of mudkips.
Has a shiny Mudkip been caught yet? Like, I don't have the decks pulled up, so I don't know off the top of my head. But is no one just caught a shiny? No one's got a shiny Mudkip?
A lost vagabond caught Phil Collins.
It's my favorite Pokemon.
Is there a shiny Phil Collins?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I want to say no, but I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm not sure. Man, I heard you like
Yes, the final evolution of the Mudkip line.
Do. If the question is, can the secret Pokemon be shiny? The answer is yes. What?
Wow. I mean, I hoped so, but I'm glad.
Chaz.
Trademark XII caught Mudkip.
Sorry, the fact that there's a shiny Phil Collins is really. I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. Hold on. Sorry, it hurts to wipe because I'm burned on the side of my face. It doesn't hurt just existing, but it hurts if I, like, push it. Don't push it. Oh, God.
Kids and Walrus all go wild for Tiny Eddie's creative fritters.
It's from Leaf, who says, Tiny Eddie, what's a good snack to have as I prepare to inevitably fall asleep midstream? Aw, it's fine. You have a long day. You're gonna be sleepy. Have creative fritters. Which I assume is what all the artists are eating nonstop, and that's what makes them have the juices to want to make the art.
Kids and walrus.
Kids and walrus. One walrus.
Rebubbly caught Steven.
It's me. It's walrus with two S's. That's someone's name. Kids and walrus. Walrus. It's a person named Russ that is a greeter at the Walmart. That's Walrus. Also, I've never actually gotten around to reading Swishy Head's alert. I still have it pulled up. We're getting there. Here it comes. There's a bunch of Mudkips. 300 bits from Swishy Head says, I forget that Canada and the US have wildly different snack iterations. Then you say the words sugar cookie M&Ms, and I ask myself what the Americans have wrought this time. They are really good.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, like, you can't eat a ton of them because it's too much.
Oh, yeah.
But they're good.
Ryan B06 caught Marshtomp.
They're very, very good. I do like. We also have a bag of
Brownie.
They're like fudge brownie M&Ms, and we're gonna be trying those in the near future too. 20 months from Sherlock 913. 39 months from I Spy Moose. 2 months from Zeldrixity. Appreciate it. 1,000 bits from Sudabite says, what does Mal do when Chugga throws a Pokemon pun her way? I mean...
Psyduck.
Alias Kate Liza caught Marshtomp.
I was having a hard time reading the... I didn't read the sighing Mao emote as sigh. And now Yeah.
Yeah.
Radio Dread caught Mal.
Also, the duck face works too. Yeah, side duck. Anyway, enjoy your oddish. 100 bits from LinkedIn. 300 from Andromeda says, finally got some good news. I got fired from my job suddenly in September, and after 400 job applications, I finally got an interview and was hired on the spot. I am now a game master at an escape room company.
Congratulations.
Mel Knight caught Crocodile.
I mean, first off, that's a lot of applications. The level of perseverance that you have to continue is just admirable in and of itself. But I'm aware of some of the other jobs that you've had, and you've had a really interesting career history. It's actually kind of fun, you know, because I know you also worked at the gardens
Shadow's caught a
for a
shiny
little
Phil
bit.
Collins.
There's a shiny Phil Collins. He's green.
Shiny Phil Collins kind of looks sickly. He's Shrek. Shiny Phil Collins kind of looks like he's got what's that disorder when you turn gray? There's the name for it. I don't know.
I was
what it's
thinking
called.
jaundice,
Or
but
jaundice.
that's not gray.
No, there's one that's for that you turn gray. Old. It's called no. It's a thing. It's a thing. You look it up. It's a colloidal silver thing. It's called death. Phil Collins, but dead. Anyway, where were we? 1257 for Mr. Game Boy 18 with the Blaziken, followed immediately by the Mudkip, and then the Marshtomp, and then completing the set with the Swampert. In between there, Armored Frog resubscribed for 37 months. Then back at it again, Mr. Game Boy grabbed Mudkip, and then Marshtomp, and then another Swampert, clearly attempting to get all of them on screen at once, which was achieved. It actually worked. Grabobly also jumped in at 12:58 and said, Mudkip Gang, which is, as you may suspect, Mudkip. Lost Vagabond through 1987 says, hopefully this is who I think it is. It was Phil Collins, which then started the whole spree of looking for shiny Phil Collins. It's my favorite part of any Pokemon game is
Looking for Phil Collins.
where is shiny Phil Collins?
Trademark XII caught Polyworld.
Where? We got 12:58 from Trademark 13 says, hoping for shiny Mudkip. Just normal Mudkip. The shiny Mudkip must still be out there. 1989 from Grabobly says, I want a Mudkip, but I want to see a shiny this.
Mel Knight caught for Alligator.
What does a shiny Steven look like? I don't know. Oh, actually, no, I do know, and it's this side. It's
It's a slightly redder Steven.
normal Steven, shiny Steven seems to be the case. 40 months from Project DFD. Armored Frog gifted a sub to Phil Collins. Phil Collins, big Twitch fan, actually. Spends a lot of time on Twitch.
I did not know that.
Yeah, well, you know. Little known fact about Phil Collins. You're welcome. 12:59 from RyanBO6. It says, come on, shiny Marshtomp. Normal Marshtomp. No one can get the shinies they want, but they always get the shinies when they're not looking for them. It's just how it goes. 300 from Reed, who says, let's take a break from the Mudkip train with the weekly Inspirebot quote.
Blastoise eats non-caught Snorlax.
No, that's not the Inspirebot quote. The Inspirebot quote is, every day is an eternal light of beauty. Which is nice. That's a very wholesome, positive take on the day-to-day. I like that. 12:59 from Kate Liza, who grabs Marshtomp. 1988 from Radio Dread says, what does this do? It's Mal! But still, not a shiny Mal. What is a shiny Mal? I don't know.
Grabobly caught a shiny Steven.
That's a shiny Steven. I look cold.
Do you wish you were cold with your burnt face?
A little bit, yeah. That's actually what I looked like when I flew into Chicago when it was -50 with wind chill. That's exactly what it looked like.
Gamer Girl Life 2108 caught them sparse.
Anyway, we got 1987 from Shy, who says, I'm sorry, I was not expecting Phil Collins. What? I need to see that again to ensure I'm not tripping on something. And then you caught shiny Phil Collins. Fun. 1553 from Nelm Knight, who says, praise the crocodile god, Crocodile. 1061 from Trademark 13 says, this is the last of my bits. Don't know which one this is. It's Poliwhirl.
Poliwhirl.
That was a good choice. I love the whole Poly.
Savor the fresh baked goodness of Tiny Eddie's Prairie Lemur Squares.
Lifestyle. No, the Wagwhirl and Wrath? There's a fourth one now. The fourth one is after my time, so I'm not familiar with it. But it looks really happy? It's like a happy Polytoad. It's a completely different look. Completely different look. Anyway, where was I?
Mr. Game Boy 18 caught Slowking.
You okay?
I wish it was.
You okay?
Oh, it's gotta be a connection issue.
Yep.
It works when I lift it up. Okay, I'm gonna have to move it back to the front of the computer because I wasn't having any issues at the front of the computer. It doesn't. I'm doing it now. Doing it live. Doing it live. Doing it live. Now, what's the over/under of just Windows just straight up crashing from
Touch something.
from unplugging a thing? From unplugging this little tiny weasel.
Do do do. Do do do.
Plugging it in the front. Did anything crash?
I don't think so.
So, fun fact, one time, and this upset me like you wouldn't believe, I had an audio interface hooked up. This was on Windows 10, and I turned it off. There's a switch on the back, and I turned it off, and Windows 10 blue screened. And I was like, thanks.
Blastoise eats non-caught Blastoise.
It was fun. Anyway, yeah, it works now. That was it. Stupid. That was Richmond's Author says, Eddie, what food should we use to lure Phil Collins in the Safari Zone? Well, prairie lemur squares. Yep.
No.
Loves lemur. Phil Collins can't get enough of the taste of fresh prairie lemurs, commonly found on the prairie, lemurs, in his mouth. And that's actually what that song was about. I can feel them coming in the air tonight. He was talking about lemurs. A lot of people don't know that, but that's what that song's about.
Cappy, you want to go downstairs with me?
Nope. You're under lock and key up here. 1160 from Nelm Knight says, more for the Crocodile Lords for Alligator. 7 months from Persona EX. 1000 bits from Blastoise Seats On says, okay, I'll bite. Snorlax. 1989 from Grubble says, Shiny Steven hype? You got to Shiny Steven. 1000 bits from Gamer Girl says, finally able to join for my last break. What's my Pokemon today?
Dunsparce.
1199 from Mr. Game Boy says, time to dump the bits. Who did I get? It's Slowking. This is a great one.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Pokemon simply because of the line that he has in one of the Pokemon movies where he says, I need pants.
CZ Jet 64 caught Cater Pie.
And to be fair, he does. He does need pants. 22 months from Diddy Egg 77. 12 months from Wicked 3DS. First clap of the night. I could use pants. 1009 from Blastoise says, I mean, it's only right. He blasts toys, according to preschool me. Blastoise! Also, you're Blastoise. We got
CZ Jet 64 caught Metapod.
1010 from ZZ Jet says, don't mind me getting Caterpie. And then 1011 from ZZ Jet says, just filling out the decks with Metapod. Are you ready to look at art? We got through all the alerts.
Now I am.
CZ Jet 64 caught Butterfree.
You're expecting that Butterfree. Again, there is something very... It triggers a very happy thing in your brain when you see them in order. It really, there's something, it's like, good. Order has been restored. ZZ Jet with the Butterfree. I'm going to go ahead and pause alerts for now. We're going to take a look at the immense amount of art. There is quite a bit. Oh my goodness. Abe Lincoln, the Disco Abra. Look at him go. Some good pants, man. And the ruffle shirt. You can almost hear the music playing. Who's excited is moving a lot. It's really nice that Gridlock invited who's excited over for college football.
Yeah.
Also, the finger that just says crabs. I like it. Oh, Snoot is ready for some crime. The career criminal, Snoot.
I like how we've turned the mask into like a mask.
It also really matches Growlithe.
Yeah.
Really works well. Wow. Wow. That is a very, very cool
The
scene.
movement and the action.
Yeah, this is a wildly good illustration. A+. Riding in style. That's nice. Destiny definitely has the pool toy feel there. It's a shiny sock. That's so clever. That's so clever. And the teeth, God, it's so good. That's so good. It's remarkably good. Oh, this is cute. Blue's Clues is trying to figure out. Oh, I need my handy dandy notebook.
Bathtub. Rubber duck. Crayon.
He kind of looks like he's playing hide and go seek. But he's got the eye patches on, so this is gonna be real difficult. You're doing great, Crane. You're doing great. Man,
Your Mr. Mime does not look happy.
that Mr. Mime is like one of my favorite Mr. Mime designs I've ever seen because it looks like an old man. It just straight up looks like an old man that's like, I'm not a Pokemon. This is all a misunderstanding. Oh,
Glurp and Skipper.
Glurp and Skipper. Good old Glurp and good old Skipper. Man, Mr. Mime is such a choice that they made. Aw, Gumdrop.
I'm Gumdrop.
Is that Gumdrop's voice?
I'm cute. Look at my sword.
I'll stab you. You get over here. I'll disembowel your whole family. I'm Gumdrop.
Aw. Nico's just me as a side dog. I mean, I think identifying yourself within the world of Pokemon is the key to creating a long-lasting friendship with a Psyduck. Makes sense to me. Would Crane wear 2 eye patches on one eye or 1 eye patch on each eye? It's a great question. It's a great question. I think the right. I think on the right, probably. First he trades me this guy, then he just gets rid of the Alolan variant anyway, and worst of all, I'm still stuck on this stupid tree. The story of who. Also, what a great name, because people ask me, like, do you remember Geodude? And I'll go, who? Oh, look at that. Look at that majestic beauty. I'm really jealous that you got an Arcanine and I did not get an Arcanine.
Too bad.
I mean, I can get one, I guess, but I have to, like, evolve it, and that's hard. Here we go! Oh no, it was a cardboard cutout the whole time! Oh, I love seeing the animations, it's fun. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that little fella! God, that's adorable. Well, that's so good.
Are you scared of it?
I mean, yeah, if it knows any of the moves that yours knows, yeah.
It does.
Terribly frightening. New Pikmin game looks great. Yeah, we did a react to the latest Nintendo Direct. You should catch it if you get a chance, if only for the fact that we get to yell loudly about Earthbound. But then also, there's a bit about Pikmin in there. This is a land of confusion. I love it. Oh, there's the mudkips on the stools.
Mr. Game Boy 18 caught the Babadook.
Just going to set up some of these to get a shiny part 1.
Mr. Game Boy 18 caught the Babadook.
Also, we're going to start the game with Babadooks.
Mr. Game Boy 18 caught the Babadook.
It's like a chorus line here. Like,
Mr. Game Boy 18 caught the Babadook. Mr. Game Boy 18 caught the Babadook.
They're all normal. Mr. Game Boy 18 attempted hardcore to get the shiny Babadook. And very unfortunately, could not get the Babadook. Although you did put us in a very interesting position to start the episode, where there will be 5 Babadooks at the bottom of the screen. And everyone is going to be really, really confused at the start of this YouTube episode. And for that, I thank you. I'm excited about it. We also got 16 months from Zaz my man, and 300 bits from DiddyX77. It's been a bit since I've cheered, but I guess this Sonic fan now has a way to finally play Earthbound, huh? Better get on that, I guess, so that I can finally understand all the references that are made. Yeah!
Radio Dreadcott Ultimate Chimera.
Speaking of the Mother series, we're really excited that folks get a chance to finally play Earthbound.
Yeah.
Make sure you talk to everybody. That's the key to enjoying yourself, is talk to everybody and take it all in. And that is the Ultimate Chimera from Radio Dread, 1959. Not in Earthbound. Not in Earthbound. That's in the other Mother game. You know, the one we don't talk about. The one Nintendo doesn't seem to remember. It's fine. We also got 24 months from Shenny Nerd. Congrats on the 2. Are y'all ready to play some Pokemon?
I had to go stop the dryer.
I was about to say that. It's still doing a...
Yeah, that's your jeans.
Okay, can you stop it with your smartphone somehow? That's like magic, right? Can you do it? Because the stupid thing tells you when it's done. Can't you just hit a button and make it pause? That would be incredible. You've never tried. We don't know if this is possible.
It's done in 2 minutes.
Oh, well then I guess we'll just wait.
But yes, it looks like I can.
Okay, we'll just wait 2 minutes. Well, let me go ahead and it'll take 2 minutes actually to get into the thing. Okay, so let me go ahead and then there. I hand this to you. And you actually still have Mario playing. Not Mario. Earthbound.
Earthbound.
What's that game we like? Mario? Which one is it? Mario. The Mario. You know, the one with the 4 kids that saved the world. Mario, Luigi, Princess, and Toad, and they saved the world from Bowser. You know the one. Alright, let's see. Who's Audio? Mal's audio is the one that's up right now. Is that the correct one? I don't know. Maybe. If someone remembers, then I'll change it. But otherwise, Mal's is the one that's louder, and we'll leave hers as the louder one. Follow Mom! Vagamon will check. Okay. Definitely sounds like Eevee's shouting, "Acorns!" To which I just wonder, like, what's the deal with the acorns?
Maybe Eevee likes acorns.
I mean, yeah, do y'all hear it too, right? Like, I'm not the only person. I definitely hear acorns. 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 Well, Snowfolk hears a boy. Oh, there, that's not. Okay. No, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. There's some people hearing acorns. I hear acorns. That's what I hear. Your Pokemon's gonna love you so much.
Why do you think I do it?
I don't know. Out of boredom? What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna get some more
Artie?
We should be hearing me. Okay. Done and done. Now we're on the straight and narrow. Vagamon, thank you. Okay. Let's get back to whatever it is we were doing. I definitely didn't hit a button.
Diglett
there, I
Cave?
don't think. Huh?
Diglett Cave?
Yeah, it's Diglett Cave. I'm trying to figure out who I went out in front. Aiden's probably fine. Or I can keep leveling up Shiny Sock. I think I'm going to keep leveling up Shiny Sock. I'm going to put Shiny Sock into slot 1. Swap it with Aiden. And the reason I'm going to do that is going into the cave, it's going to make it better anyway. I'm also going to try to do a slightly better job of sticking together.
We are?
Yeah. Yeah, just because, you know, I didn't do that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Misty, like, stayed here. Does it matter? I'm not going to take her up on the offer. I'm just going to go to the cave myself. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Diglett's cave. So now the construction is done? Is that what this is
Yeah,
about?
that's
There's
what
like
they
some
said.
construction. There's Zubats down here too. We already got a Diglett. I wonder if we'll see a Doug Trio down here.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice. That's another one we don't have. But I do not see one.
I only saw one Diglett so far.
I've
Two
seen
Diglets.
There's a Diglett. Does anyone know if you can get... oh, here's a fancy one. Does anyone know if you can get Doug Trios? They're a rare spawn. Okay, well... It's not, like, super, super vital that we get one. But I would like to try. I'm going to try and get one of these little guys while I'm here, though. Because we're working on that deck.
Yeah.
Between the two of us, one of us is going to find this thing.
I hope it's me.
I mean, it might be. You don't know. It might happen. Glurp grew to level 19. He's the glurpiest, actually.
I don't feel like there's a lot of Pokemon on mine. There we go. There's some Diglets.
Oh, here's another Diglett. Well, we could lure. Here's a tiny little guy. Great!
I got a great too.
Good job. We're great!
Yeah.
Oh, God. No, we're not. I think we still need a little help. I get an excellent.
Me too.
Good job! Son of a... Aw, man. Aw, man.
I caught it.
Aw, man, but I wanted to be the guy. I got another excellent. So certainly, like... Certainly now. Nope. Nope. Listen, I don't even want you, little guy. I have stuff. Here, I'm gonna use the Premier Ball. This is like the third time. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. I got him. I just needed to use the Premier Ball, I guess. That was the trick. I did that and then everything got better. Okay. You got catch combo too? Same. You're making Diglett sick. Diglett's gonna puke.
Hi, Clefairy.
That's another Diglett. Certainly one of us will run into a Doug Trio. We could use a lure. Maybe I should do that?
You could.
It's like, is that wasting it? You can buy these stupid things. You might as well use them, right?
Yeah.
Let me try it. Let me just try it. Lure. I got 3 of them. Let's use it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Come on, Doug Trios. It's a Diglett. That is also a Diglett. I will fight this Diglett because it has...
What about that Mr.
stuff.
Mime?
Trust me, if I could, I would fight that Mr. Mime too. I'd prefer to fight the Mr. Mime. I can't make him go away. Do you have to give these things berries? Is that what I'm
doing just fine with regular Pokeballs.
Oh, I screwed that one up. That ain't gonna work. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Gosh darn it. There's another excellent. Please get in the ball. I'm gonna use up these Premier Balls. I mean, they're free, right? So, like... Got them. Which is great,
Ooh,
but
candy.
it ain't no Doug Trio. You got candy?
I got a candy.
Oh, I got some candy, too.
Dragon Rage.
Ooh, Dragon Rage. You should read about it, what it does. It just always does 40 HP damage. So it's like a really good early move. And then less good, like, later on.
Smokescreen is what I'm guessing I should forget.
Smokescreen ain't super
Growl,
great.
people say.
Oh, Growl is worse than Smokescreen.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that's somewhat subjective, maybe. Should I keep catching these Diglets? I should probably start, like, just looking for the Doug Trio and move on, right? Oh, I was so close on the tiny hole. Circle. Circle. What is... I mean, really, what is a hole other than... It's a circle, really.
Excellent.
Got it again. This one, the circle, was really tiny, so, like, it'll probably... Nope. What if I just act like I'll never catch it?
Ooh, candies.
I'll never catch this one. I'll never catch it. I'll never catch it. Okay. Alright. I know the secret. Mike says, not all holes are circles, but all circles are holes. It's true. Little known math fact for people. Folks playing the geometry bingo at home.
No, Zubat, I didn't want to fight you.
I'm going to give it another second here on Doug Trio, but I ain't seeing them. They must be real rare. We've seen some of the other rare spawns, though, because, like, we've seen, you know, Chansey and...
Yeah.
I know there are more. Lure's effect wore off. No, I don't want to use another one. It's fine. Alright. Oh, nope. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna... Yeah, I guess we'll move on. I'm going up the ladder.
Okay.
Oh, there's an old man.
I've heard that there's a tunnel even darker inside than this one somewhere. Somewhere. Out there.
That's what he said to me. Are you still catching Pokemon?
I didn't know you were going to go straight up the ladder. You were like, alright, I'm done.
Oh, well,
I'm not even anywhere close to the
I
ladder.
did say that I was leaving. I thought I made
yeah,
it.
but
Did I not make it? I thought
I'm
I made
not
it
close
like pretty
to the ladder.
clear.
I have to get to
you
the
were
ladder.
you were running the opposite direction. I saw you. You can't lie to me.
Oh,
I
that's
saw
the
you.
way I was going before you said that.
What? Why aren't there Doug Trio? Did they not just? They just didn't grow up here? This is a bad place for them?
Shadow's got Doug Trio.
I didn't mean to touch the bat. Why didn't I get an excellent? I should have got an excellent. That should have been an excellent. Did you find a Doug Trio?
No.
I just saw chat saying Doug Trio.
Alright, I'll head towards this.
Gosh darn.
You didn't find one?
He ran away. There are none.
There's one!
Did you really find one? Why are you always... Why would you do it when I cannot do it? I want to do it. I want to be the guy. Oh, that's a hard one. I'm catching bats. I can't even throw the ball straight. My guy's drunk.
They did not like.
Oh, I think I catch that. I mean,
No, don't.
You know what? I don't need this. I don't need this kind of stress in my life.
Berries don't stack. Okay. I did not know that.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I would have kept feeding it too. I don't even want this bat. Oh, I got him. I had to tell him to his face, I don't want you. And he said, well, I'm coming home with you. Joke's on him. He's going straight to Professor Oak, where he will be turned into muffins or something.
There we
I
go.
don't know what he
Excellent.
does.
Come on.
Okay.
No!
Man, if you found one, I'll give it one more like little quick kind of pass through here since you're fighting anyway. And I hope you get them. If you get them and I don't see one on the way back, then that'll be one you have and I don't, because oh no, you just a wee boy. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. I stepped on
There
one.
we go.
Did you get it? Some of these Diglets look mad. They look upset. Anyway. You were so close to catching it.
Emil.
I get it. That was excellent. That was good. I'll probably get it now. I mean, I won't get it.
It's made of gold.
Oh. Oh, Diglett. Okay. Alright, I'm going to the ladder. If I find a Doug Trio before then I'll fight it, but otherwise I'm going straight to the ladder, so I'll join you there.
Make new friends, but keep the old. Some are silver and some are gold.
The concept of Doug Trio is dead.
Oh, a Doug Trio!
I'm up the ladder.
The one I have.
You know, you
In
can.
my
You
Pokeball.
can. If you look slightly to your right, you'll know where I am too. Actually, I talked to that man. I'm leaving. Me and my mime are leaving. We're leaving this one-horse town. I actually don't know where we are. Where are we? Route 2. Diglett's Cave. Yeah, I know. I was there. Oh, you can just cut this if you need to go back to Cerulean quick. Which is kind of neat. I don't need to go to Cerulean. But if I did... Well, what's back here?
I was just wondering what was back there.
You don't know what's back here. It's 3 great balls. You found 3 great balls. And nothing in here. Okay. I'm going. What? How? Oh, there's a man. Steven! Remember me? Nope. I'm one of Professor Oak's assistants. Don't care. I'm so glad I ran into you. Why don't I show you a neat trick? Actually, no. It's a little too bright out here. Inside. I'll be waiting inside. This person's about to rob us.
Yeah.
This is how this happens. Someone comes up and says, "Don't you remember me?" And I'm like, "I don't think so." And they're like, "Come inside. Come inside." So you came. Then let's get down to brass tacks. Give me your money. I've got something good to show you. Believe it or not, I have mastered the secret technique. Light up. Now, let me turn off the lights and...
rob you.
There, nice and dark. Now, if you calm your heart, I don't like any of this, and breathe deeply, you will be able to sense your surroundings no matter how dark it is. Oh, this is dark. See, it seems bright, even with the lights off. My keen well, you have the windows open, dude. You have the windows open. Was that child there the whole time?
Yes.
That child just showed up. I didn't see that child at the beginning. That's a ghost. Here, I can teach you how to do it too. Pikachu. Huh? It seems Pikachu wants to learn it instead, Steven. What? And you say it already knows the secret technique, chop down? I see. Professor Oak had mentioned it, but it really does seem that your Pikachu is special. Oh, I read it. Fascinating. Let me try to teach it. It's incapable of learning. Calm your heart, breathe deeply, and sense your surroundings. Our Pokemon learned how to light up. So this is Flash. This is HMO whatever. It had a number. I don't know what the number was, but it's you know, because you don't have to assign it to individual Pokemon. Now you can just know it. Is it 5? I think it's 5 because I think 01 was cut.
You can get through the rock tunnel if you use the secret technique light up. Do you know where the rock tunnel is? You'll find it if you head east from Cerulean City.
Oh, that's... Yep. Because we can cut down all the bushes that we saw before.
Yeah.
Yep. So we actually are going back to Cerulean, I bet. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, there was a tree south here. Kale!
Kale Canoe. Oh, Steven! Did you learn how to use Light Up from Professor Oak's assistant, too?
Why does everyone help you?
You didn't learn it, but your Pokemon did? That partner of yours really is amazing, Steven. Oh, you know what? I actually know someplace where you might be able to use it. Want me to take you there? What do you want to do? You want to do... I think this teleports us straight...
I'm fine.
I want to go south. What's south? Really? Oh, you'll be all right? Yeah. Get away from me. Okay, just in case, let me give you directions. So you go to Cerulean, and then you get to Rock Tunnel, and it's supposed to be pitch dark. Be careful. You know what I'm really curious about? If for the rest of the game, Misty will be standing in Vermilion. Because I never did take her up on that offer. So what's down here? Anything?
Don't we have a map?
Oh, we don't use that. I don't like them. There's somebody.
CP stands for combat power. Whoa, combat.
Whoa!
There was a child.
Oh, a child. I'm always the children. I can't see children. It's a special disease.
People who can use sacred techniques are so cool, aren't they? Can you use them?
Where are my parents? They dropped me off here and they haven't come back. You found a leaf stone. Oh, that's odd. You put the leaf stone in your power-up pocket. Oh, you probably want that.
I do?
If you want Victory Bell.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Power-up pocket.
Yeah, you can just slam that into Grog's mouth and bada bing, bada boom, you get the Victory Bell.
You ready for this? I don't like what your Mr. Mime is doing.
You know what he's doing. We've discussed this. That's Victory Bell.
Yeah.
Good work. Yeah. Chat's helpfully pointing out that there's like ideal times to evolve because certain Pokemon learn certain moves, and if they evolve too soon, there's like, okay, so when you evolve a Pokemon, there's like different stat levels that happen depending on whether you evolved it in different moves. What I think is that it doesn't matter. You'll be fine.
Oh wait, no, I wanted to look at the map. The map.
It's not.
The map.
We're not going to be competing in Masters. It'll be fine. Let
we're
Mal have her Victory Bell. So where are we? Wait, where? Whoa. Where are these? Is this Vermilion right now? Where are we?
We are near Viridian and Pewter.
Are we on like, is this like, I'm cutting this down. I'm cutting this down because I need to know where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in the wilderness. I need to know.
Well, what was south? Tree. There's another tree here, Steven.
That's where I'm at.
Oh, what
These
about
are all
this tree?
connected.
No, there's this tree.
They're all connected.
Oh.
Viridian to Pewter. Oh, this is like the very beginning of the game. Like the very, very beginning. Okay, I think we actually should go back the way we came though, because if we go this way, I think if we go this way, we're gonna have to go through like a cave, maybe. I don't know. I'm going back. God, Kale,
so continue this way.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing down here. There's nothing?
No. You would expect there to be. Oh, that Rattata's free. You better watch out for that Rattata.
Wait, did you go north? Through here?
No, I went the other way. It doesn't matter. We're going to the same place. How you get there is up to you, really. One might be faster than the other, and I'm willing to find that out by pure happenstance. So this is... Okay. This... Where is this? Is this still... Hold on. I have a map. I haven't used it. This is Cerulean, right? Or is this Pewter? This is Pewter.
Pewter.
And you're in Viridian Forest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's a Pokeball there. Thanks, Clefable.
Okay, so yeah, it would have been faster.
But I found a potion.
Okay, well then that's good.
You wish you could have had a potion.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I think it's probably faster if we would have went back through Diglets Cave, to be honest. Oh god, what is this? Glurp found something in the plants. I don't want a raspberry from Glurp. That's not what I want. Okay, I think think the best thing to do, like, you can keep going where you're going. I think that I will actually beat you going back. I think that's how off the rails you're gonna be.
Where are we?
Wait,
what are we doing?
We're both on Route 2 right now.
Where did you go?
Oh, go south from here. I'm going back through Diglett Cave. Why is everyone talking about going to the museum? What's in the museum? Is there something in the museum? Oh my god, we should go to the museum. We went to Mount Moon. Oh my god, no, you're right. You're right. We should go to the museum. We should go to the Pewter City Museum because we went through Mount Moon. We got the fossils. That's right. Okay. Yeah. That's something you normally don't even think about till much later. Okay, yeah, I'll meet you at the museum then. I just gotta dodge this Pidgey. Or have Mr. Mime eat it straight out of the air. I forgot. Are you watching the slow... Oh, no, we gotta watch this cutscene again? Gross. So anyway, can you just walk in? Hey, it's $50. I'm coming. Wait, is this how you do this, or do you tell someone at the front desk? Oh wait, it's the frickin' tree. It's the tree. It's the tree. There's a tree outside. It's the tree.
Oh yeah, we can cut the tree.
Because you can cut trees now. How do you get there? You go this way. Take this, tree. Got him. How do these people get to work? The secrets of space, the mysteries of Earth. There are so many things about which we know so little, but that should spur us to study harder, not throw in the towel. Okay.
We have 2 fossils of rare prehistoric Pokemon on exhibit.
Shh, listen, I need to share a secret with someone. I think that this chunk of amber contains Pokemon DNA. It would be a shattering scientific breakthrough if Pokemon could be resurrected from it, but my colleagues just ignore what I have to say. So I have a favor to ask. I want you to get this examined at a Pokemon lab somewhere. You got an old amber. Oh wait, this isn't the fossils. The fossils are on Cinnabar. This is just where we get the old amber. You can't sneak in the back way. Nice try, kid, but no. Oh, whatever. Do you know what amber is? There's a lab somewhere trying to resurrect creatures from amber, which contains the genetic material of ancient creatures. Okay, yeah, I had him confused. This is where we pick up the amber. We don't do the fossils until Cinnabar. That's like way, way, way later. Okay, but hey, we did it. We got that, so that's cool.
Now where to?
Now we go back south and go back through Diglett's cave. Right? Right?
Beyonce
right.
Pie found something, though.
Where's the map? I'm lost. I don't know where I am. We have to get back to Cerulean, because we have to go east of Cerulean. So where is Cerulean? Cerulean is here.
East.
Yeah, but we don't want to go east from here, because we have to go through Mount Moon again. We don't want to do that. We want to go
Wasn't that fast?
Mount Moon?
Yeah.
No, Mount Moon is slow. We were just near Cerulean, because we were at Vermilion. So we want to go...
How did we get so far?
Because we were travelers. We're traveling people. Go down here, and then go open up the pit. Open up
there?
Yeah. Because that's Diglett's cave. That's the shortcut back to Vermilion. That's what we want. It's so hard. Everything is so hard. How does anyone get anywhere at any time? I don't know. Anyway, I'll probably see a Dugtrio now, he said, with so much confidence and certainty that you could smell the confidence and certainty from 2.6 miles away. Here it comes. Here comes Dug. There's no Pokemon in this cave. There is no Pokemon. Oh, one Diglett. And...
a Diglett.
And...
a Diglett. Tiny Diglett.
One Diglett. Two Diglets. Okay, 3 Diglets makes a Dugtrio. Here we go. Doug the trio, a third Dig. That's the... okay. it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I don't care at all. It's fine. I'm not salty about that.
I didn't see one either.
You have one!
I was trying to get one for you. Is Misty still there?
Yes. I'm never talking to her, so this is going to be great. The fact that she actually... There's got to be some sort of trigger later on that moves her away from that spot. But right now, I'm very amused. I'm super amused. Can we just go straight north? Is that how this works? We don't have to go through a tunnel, do we? Nope. We can't go this way. We have to go through the tunnel. Okay. When we get back to Cerulean, I am going to check the gym. I'm gonna see if, like, clearly Misty has to be there, but she is in two places at once, and let it be known that she is. Game's trying to cheat a little bit.
You're being chased.
I know. This is a horror movie. Like Dan
No,
should...
face this way so he faces you.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Dan should take this part and just change it to horror music and make it like really grungy looking. It's horror. This is horror. This is horror. This is actual horror. Dan will have fun with that in post. Alright, I'm coming. I'm almost to Route 5. We're getting there. Oh, glurp. Okay, so anyway...
We're there. And we can cut this tree down.
Yeah. It is faster. Hallelujah. Which way is the gym? Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
She's definitely going to be there, so I'm setting myself up for disappointment. But wouldn't it be great if the game accounted for it? Wouldn't it be great? It would make me happy. But I'm just going to check. Yeah, she's here. There's no way you beat me back. Jerk. Okay, so anyway.
So where are we headed?
We're heading east of Cerulean because that has got a tree. Oh, no, this isn't it. How do we... Do you have to go through...
The house?
The house again?
That's what I think.
They're never going to clean up this poor house. I feel bad for them, really.
Yeah.
They need assistance. And I don't know that they're going to get it. And that might be the saddest story. You made it to the tree.
Yeah, I didn't have to check on Misty.
All right, now before you go any further, I want you to know that this is where we're going to take a break. But at least we're in the same spot. That was a long journey through Diglett's Cave and back again. And you know what? It's fine.
There and back again?
There and back again.
It's the name of Bilbo's book.
Oh. Did they say that in the movies? That we're watching actively?
Don't they say it at the beginning of the first one?
Anyway, 500 Bits Mazzato says, the Ultimate Chimera debuted in everyone's favorite game in the Earthbound series, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I mean, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly, there are more people that recognize Ultimate Chimera from Super Smash Bros. Brawl than Mother 3. And, you know, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Lunar Pearl says it is mentioned. Okay.
Bye.
Oh, what? Oh, why do you stand? Why do you stand?
Oh, I shocked the top of your head.
Yeah, Mal touched me on the top of the head and it went... Vagabond says, there's a third Mother game? No. No, that's an urban legend. Like Bigfoot or Berenstain Bears. 41 months from Mike Capella. 1,051 bits from Shy says, a Mon that always had a spot on my team back in red, blue, and yellow. Fun fact, Dig used to heal confusion because Gen 1 is janky AF. Interesting. I didn't know that. This is Doug Trio. Huh. By that same logic, would Fly heal confusion? Or is it just very much a specific bug with dig. Because, like, dig and fly are, like, opposites. But I guess if it's a bug, then it doesn't necessarily have to apply to anything that takes the Pokemon off screen. But that's neat. I did not know that. It's kind of cool to know. Oh, it did. Because it puts them in a different state. Man, that's something well, maybe I did know it as a kid. I don't know. I was like, that's something I wish I knew as a kid. But maybe I did. I knew all sorts of stuff about Pokemon. And then slowly, it faded. And now I could just recognize the monsters. 20 months from Action Cat 7. 300 bits from Diddy Eggs. It says, so I made homemade French macarons today. Came out great and tasted amazing. However, I didn't try them due to my tree nut allergy, walnuts. Didn't want to experiment my allergy with almonds without medicine nearby. Yeah, it's probably safer. It's probably safer. If you have an allergy, you gotta be careful. What'd you get? What is that? What's wrong with that grape? What am I looking at?
Licorice.
Licorice? Mm-hmm. Why is it so thick? Mm. That is big licorice. You gonna show them? Or... Oh, you're. She wants to walk on the couch again. Oh God.
Hi, sweetheart kitty. This is licorice.
It's not for Kepi. He's like, no, that's not for Kepi. So what is that? What kind of licorice is that it's so thick? Hi, bud. You only dim? Thickerish. It looked like a grape. It's the same color as a grape. And I thought maybe it got, grown in a mold. So it took on a cylindrical shape. That was honestly an earlier guess than licorice. Because it did not look like traditional licorice. The real kind, not Twizzlers Red Vines. Oh, when did you get it? Where did you get it? What? I'm not reading your hands. You tell me with your mouth.
Whole Foods when we went in Charleston.
Oh.
That was one of the things I got.
Oh, I didn't know that. Neat. I'm assuming yours was good. Mm-hmm. Worked out a little bit better than the chickpea snack I got.
Yeah.
I wanted to try an interesting snack, and I was like, that looks interesting. That looks really interesting. I'm going to try these honey-roasted chickpeas.
And I got licorice.
Yeah. They're okay. 500 Bits Zod says, do you reckon Glurt breathes exclusively through their mouth? And if so, how loudly? It depends if he's actively chasing anyone. Because if he's actively chasing someone, then it's pretty loud. Just like full-blown... Wow, I can only do one of those. I felt something happen in my esophagus. You get one. 24 months from Toon Linky. Congrats on the 2. Hey, we got 5 arts. You want to see them?
Yeah.
Do you? Mm-hmm. Good. Let's take a peek. Wow. Shiny. Also, just the wordplay there of shiny tiny. Shiny tiny Eddie.
Peeking over Eddie's shoulder.
I love it. Suddenly Mudkips.
Mudkips everywhere.
There were a lot of Mudkips. Also, just a fun fact that the Diglett Cave episode will very subconsciously be known as the Babadook episode. Good
order has been restored.
Order has been restored. I like it. It is nice to see the Pokemon in order. It is. You can also make your own order. With a wild family reunion. What's the one where it's the 2 Pokemon that they're not actually connected, but they look like they're connected? It's Venonat. Venonat turns into another one. I can't remember what it is.
Some people think Butterfree and Venonat were switched.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Because of the colors and stuff. Venomoth.
Venonat and Butterfree. Yeah. There's once you see it, then you never unsee it. You're like, oh wow, that really does look like that was the intention. But see, you can make your own lineup of Pokemon if you want the evolution to be a different way. You're like, well, now it's this way. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Also, there's some folks realizing that they've never seen that before. Yeah, once you see it, you're like, wait. This looks much closer than the other.
I kind of want some water now. But I don't want to get up again.
I tell you what, why don't we do one more?
Okay.
And then we'll take a break because Kep will need to eat. And you can feed him and get yourself some water.
You could feed him and get me some water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do that. That is an option for us to occur, to have happen. Okay, now let's do something more than Diglett's Cave. How's that sound?
Oh my god.
It's time to swap audios. Now you can hear Mal's game. It's so easy with the button. Thank you, Chaz.
So large. It's so large.
Oh my god, you have a Fearow?
Come down here.
Well, that's lucky.
Yeah, well, it's up there.
I don't know that they can pass the ridge, to be honest. I don't think you can get to it. I'm sorry. It's time to fight. What do I got? The Waterman? Waterman. You have Pokemon with you. You're my easy target. We live in the world of peanuts.
An Eevee.
Oh, snap.
Are you scared?
Am I scared? I have a freaking Godzilla, so I ain't scared, no. It tends to go very well for me.
It went very well for me.
Did you one-shot it?
I did.
Yeah, I can't quite do that. But also, your Pokemon, ridiculous.
Alright, Beyonce.
Your Pokemon is absolutely ridiculous. Bite them. There we go. Going good, going good. Gloom? Yeah. Gloom. You are... grass poison? Grass poison. Grass poison. Bob Jim. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Eevee does say Poyo. I don't get it. I don't know why, but even chat hears it. They're like, yeah, it's definitely Poyo. Alright, Gloom. You got a bit of a drooler here. Washa! Where's your Beyonce pie? Oh! Where'd Beyonce pie go? Underground.
Underground.
You can be happy underground. Have I made that joke this LP? I won't make it twice. You got 2 great balls.
You're strong.
With a compliment. Let's jump down here and I'm gonna take this first. This belongs to me.
I'm gonna go get that Fearow.
You really want that? I hope it's still there when you get there. I don't know that it will be, but maybe. Maybe it will.
Rattata.
Maybe.
No.
It's not. I'm sorry. I'm fighting Jeremy the Hiker. He's got... Oh my goodness, it's going to be a big boy versus big boy fight. We're going to have to zoom the camera way out. Look at that! Look at our boys! Their heads are the same size! Look at these children! I'm going to use my water attack! Welcome to hell, Onyx! I literally spit in his eyes, and I killed him. I killed him! I kind of feel bad for this dude. I got to level 23. Alright, Pokemon also got points. You beat Pikachu Jeremy. 880. 3 Pokeballs.
Pokemon.
Alright, bye.
Shoot, I ran into a Rattata.
Yeah, I also hate that. Nothing good comes from running into a Rattata. You know what Pokemon I don't think I ever got?
Rattata?
No, Nidoran female. I wonder if I could find it. Well, that's a male.
Yeah.
Because that's Dan. That's Motion Dan, the Nidoran male. But I don't think I ever got a Nidoran female, so I don't know if I can find one in this area. Maybe I can't. But if I keep my eyes peeled, I should grab one. What's up, Paris? I'm gonna bite you now. I'm gonna bite you real hard.
There he is! Hi!
Hey, good luck. Because it's probably gonna be a slightly difficult battle. One would assume. Because he's moving? He's moving and grooving? Oh, good luck. You're doing your best.
I am.
That's a big bird. You know, Firo is just basically like a normal Ho-Oh. That's what I always felt. Looks like Ho-Oh. I don't want this thing. Get away from me. Get away from this Rattata. Okay. That's Eradicate.
It's a great. Watch out for the Mr. Mime.
Thanks. Oh, there's a Nidorino. Do I have a Nidorino?
It'll tell you.
Well, did Nidoran ever evolve? No, I don't. I don't. I should try and get this guy. I should try and, you know, pad this out.
Helping Hand.
This guy is a hopper.
Taco Bell.
That's cute. Hop over here.
Do I want Helping Hand? Let's see. Boosting power of that Italic. No, I don't want this, right?
We'll see. We'll see if it happens. Taco Bell.
Scared of their own shadow. Helping Hand is not worth it. Okay, give up on learning.
Oh, come on.
I really wish I could just name the Pokemon, like right here.
I cannot throw to the left.
All
the
right,
Frisbee
Firo.
trick helped me a lot to get it to go to the right, but I cannot get it to go to the left.
I cannot get it to go either way.
I got it. So we had received a tip that said throw it like a Frisbee, and that worked for getting it to go to the right. I cannot get it to go to the left. I don't know why. I have tried. I feel like I'm doing everything I can, but like it's just not working. Get in that ball, dang it. Get in that ball. Gosh darn it, come on. Oh, that was when the circle was the largest. I got it anyway! I think I wore him out. Got myself a Nidorino. So does this one get a name because this isn't Motion Dan evolving?
Yes.
Pocket Sand! Which actually works pretty well because they know Sand Attack. Love Pocket Sand. Psywave. Let's learn about these. That's a very strange choice, but sure. Sure, an accountant. Psywave, the target is attacked with not Psywave, the attack varies in intensity. Oh, I didn't know that. And then Confusion is 50. Okay, and then what's Meditate do? Awaken the power deep within its body and raise its attack stat. I think I probably can get rid of Meditate. I'm probably not going to use Meditate. I'm not sure if Confusion or Psywave is better, to be honest. Psywave seems very vague. It's like, who knows, man? Who knows what it'll do?
Who knows?
And I'm like, okay. Alright. Confusion is more consistent. Alright, well. It's fine. Alright, let me name Pocket Sand. Did you name your Pokemon already?
I did. Taco Bell?
Yeah. Party. Going to the list here. Where are you, little fella?
Hiker Allen? A Geodude.
An idea for the Switch Pro. is a mic, like in the Joy-Con or something. Just because so many devices now, you can like input things by just saying it.
Yeah.
Whether it's for Netflix or whatever. Like, the televisions have it, but then also, like, the PS5 has it too. Oh, I have a Furo. I'm gonna catch this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch this so easy and quick. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, hold on.
We'll see. Wow. I am impressed.
It's not gonna work because it was red, but, like, that was, you know. Did you feed this thing some?
Nope. I used a great ball, I think.
Who wants a berry? He did. He wanted a berry. I didn't get the great, but the hole was small. Circle.
This guy just sent out 3 Geodudes in a row, and I one-hit all of them.
Come on now. 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 Got it. Got that Firo. Stupid-a-doop boop deep bop bop. That's the Firo song. Bibba-dee-baba-doo-doo-ba-doo-doo. Himbo. Himbo. Himbo Firo. Firo to Himbo. Honestly, based on the size of his little head and his little neck, I could see it. Poor little guy, always in the Pringles can. Okay, yeah, sure. All right, Himbo. Let me just.
Now I want Pringles. Sandshrew.
Hold on. Check name. I think it was all caps. Himbo. Cool, cool. Was there anything else to gain here?
Not that I know
I was
of.
looking maybe for an Nidoran female, but it's the odds of it are so low that it probably is not going to happen. I should just move on. Give it one more
Let's see,
little go
Grog.
round. And, alright, I'm moving on. There will maybe be other chances for that. Alright. Are you doing? Where did you go? Did you go down here and fight this guy?
Yeah,
and then,
I did.
Okay, yeah. I see what you did. How you enjoying your big Grog?
Look at him.
Very, very scary.
He is very scary.
Very scary. The more evolutions that the Pokemon get, typically they do get angrier about something. Haven't yet figured out what that is, but we're working on it. Oh, you are screwed. I can scald your guys. Spit in his eye. Ah! Do you have more of these? He had like 3 of them, right?
He has
Oh,
3
he's
of
in
them.
trouble. I can spit so much. No, I ain't gonna switch. You seen the way I spit on your guy? Come on, bring him out. Nope, ain't gonna work.
He's trying to sneak past this kid and get him on the way back. Nice Pokemon you're walking with. Be a shame if my Butterfree killed it. Youngster Chris.
I like
Diglett.
it. I like his shirt. He really should have a Caterpie if he's got the shirt.
Oh, Caterpie?
Weedle, sorry. Oh, you had the Wiggle, you didn't do the Wiggle.
I know. I'm saving it for a harder battle.
Wait, you can save them?
You don't have to use it.
But is that how that works?
Yeah. It shows up every battle after.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I forgot what Pokemon he said. That's fine, I'll
Oh.
switch. I'm stronger than him
I
anyway.
didn't know that. Anytime I see the Wiggle, I just do it. I follow orders. I see the Wiggle, I wiggle. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Okay, so I took care of that dude. I'll let my mime chase me
Oh, a Furo.
as we work all the way back here. Alright. It's time to do a Pokemon battle. Okay, rock tunnel is what takes us to Lavender. All right, so we're you know, we're well on our way.
Oh no. You hit me.
That is going to happen in this game, yeah. I'm sorry. If you were expecting to maybe not get hit, that's just not how it works. Scald. Got him. You got anything else that I can pour boiling water on? Raticate. Yeah, I could switch for Raticate. Aiden, come on out, bud. Really want Aiden to turn into a primate. I know that that's a later level. Folks are telling us it's like, I think 27 to 28. So we're getting there, but man, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm sorry, youngster Chris. About my Clefable.
Oh, okay. Let's do Karate Chop. Karate Chop! Brr! Good it.
Think there's any secret Pokemon in this random patch of grass?
I don't think, and chat can correct me if we're wrong, but I don't think that that's what I need, dang it.
This?
That thing. I don't think that there's secret Pokemon that are different from any specific route. Like, once you're on a route, I think all of the Pokemon on the route are the same.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, correct me.
Sam
But
says
I
Steven
believe,
is correct.
Yeah. So, like, the same Pokemon that you'll find in one patch of grass are going to be the same in another patch of grass on the route.
Okay.
So, that being said, what is this kid doing? I walked around the kid and I didn't get caught. Y'all see that? That was weird.
I tried to do that.
I walked around and it just did, I guess it was just the exact moment that youngster Chris was turning. Oh, another Pokemon I can scald. Okay. Hey, you found Rio.
Aren't you a little toughy?
Armor Frog says, I thought Steven couldn't see children. That must be why I ran into him.
Mankey.
I didn't see him there. I am much bigger than children.
You are.
Like I'm much bigger than most people, but like then it gets to children. I'm like, I can't even see the children down below. It's hard to see them sometimes. I'm gonna switch. Firo is a normal bird. Aiden. Building up Aiden. Trying to make Aiden feel good.
What's that?
Trying to make Aiden feel good about himself. Feel like he's loved. Which he is. Love Aiden. Alright, punch the bird.
Don't you dare patronize
punch.
me.
That actually did not do what I thought it would do. That hurt a lot, but I will kill you before it matters. Karate chop that bird! Aiden! Ugh!
Oh yeah!
Is that the first time we've seen Goldeen?
No.
Alright. I believe you. Dodger 28. You beat youngster Chris. Out like the light. No, you're still okay, bud.
His Pokemon are out like a light.
Oh yeah, they're dead.
Pidgeotto.
They are dead. Go to Lavender Town and
We'll
give them a
just
grave.
stay.
5 Pokeballs. At this point, finding Pokeballs is a little useless.
Yeah.
I would prefer if the game very regularly was just handing us the Great Balls. That'd be appreciated. I'm a little behind you, but I'm
Not far.
I'm catching up.
I'm only one more battle
I'm
ahead.
catching up. I'm making my way through. I gotta beat Bryce. He's got his leg up in the air.
And then you have Picnicker Caitlin.
Kick him straight in the Great Balls. Alright, Shiny Sock. Alright, what's good with you, bud? Bite him, maybe. Is that... Nope, that was wrong. That was incorrect.
Okay, so...
But that also was bad, so... We're at the standstill.
Does this lead down to the guy that had the 3 Geodudes?
Because
there's those two, and then there's this way.
I bet they do?
I think they do.
I think they do. Almost certainly. I feel very strongly that is probably the case, yes. As always, you are so fast. You don't have to stand there if you don't. You can like look at the grass.
This grass?
Look at the grass. You might find a friend. A Nidorina.
I have a Nidorina.
I think maybe that the Nidorans, like they're in our games, like we each have both of them. But I think the Nidoran females and the Nidorinas are more common in yours, and the male version is more common in mine. I think that's what's happening, because I almost never see them. Yeah, Dynamo Dusko says it's correct. Yeah, so it's not that we can't find them. It's just it's going to be harder dependent on what's going on. Just bite the fish.
Bite the fish.
Just bite the fish. That's a snack for you. No, frisbee. Like this motion. Keep in mind that only works when you're going to the right. It does not help you if you need to go to the left. Just like whoosh. Like rah. You're doing great. We switch Pokemon. Yeah. This is definitely a Jitters problem.
A Jitters problem.
Jitters, come out here with your cute hat. Show everybody your cute hat. Jitters, come on out here and show that's a little cutie. Now come out here and kill that bird. Come on out here and kill that bird. Kill that, make a little girl cry. Now come out here and kill that bird.
Caruso caught Ivysaur.
I killed that bird.
Good job.
You knew I would.
You killed a bird.
We out here just murdering. What do they call it? What's the word for birds? Foul.
Some of them, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I thought that was a wild one, and I was like, are you kidding? Oh, a crabby. There's a crabby. That's cute. Why he not in the water? I made it. Oh my God, there's two Fearos on screen at once. I don't want.
Everyone smiles at Crab.
This is already like, am I gonna even do this? Am I gonna even do this? That was a good small circle, but it's not. I didn't get an excellent.
Wingdings.
Oh, that's a cute name. I like that one. That's a good one for Krabby too. All right, I'll try again. Again, that was a small circle. I'm not getting the excellent. Give me the Fearow. Just do it. Okay, I'll try one more time. But that's it. I got things to do. Get in there. I want a Krabby.
Dressed up like Nintendo.
Sure. Alright, listen, bird. I'll do one more. One more! Okay, one more after that. This is, I think this is called Addiction.
Caruso caught Toxel.
This is the last one for real. This is it. I'm not doing it again after this. Because I caught it. I am down to just 13 Great Balls. Do you have Great Balls?
Yeah.
Because I'm running a little low.
I got them.
Oh, I have a catch combo too of Fearow, which was not the plan, but you know. Alright, I want a crap. Oh my God, all these Fearows!
I thought this was a car for a second.
What?
Like the back of a car, like the bumper.
Let's wait for Kirby to put it in its
I know.
mouth. Man, you got a Krabby, now I want a Krabby. I feel like I'll see Krabbies later. Because Krabby seems like, oh my God.
Lure.
These things are everywhere.
Caruso caught Cleffa.
Oh, I went south.
There's a Krabby.
There's a problem. Wow, hey. This guy's Mario. Wah, hey! You're the kid that's been getting in our way all the time.
Found a Nidorino.
Oh, that's good. Oh, this is gonna be a problem, ain't it? It's because of you that Team Rocket's reputation was totally smashed. We'll never be able to face the boss at this rate, which means we'll have to take our revenge on you. Hold it. What is happening? That's Lorelei. I think. Is that Lorelei? I think it's Lorelei. Ganging up on a child. I absolutely can't forgive that. Who are you? Who are you, lady? We'll gang up and take You on 2. I'll handle these 3. Could you take that other one for me? Yeah, leave it to me. Good answer. Now then, let's go! I couldn't help but notice you're still fighting, whatever that is.
I'm,
like
I'm
some
running
sort of...
low on Pokeballs.
Reversal
I'm
cloud
scared.
activate.
You're running low on Pokeballs and you're scared of what?
I want to get it.
You don't have this?
No, it's a Nidorino.
Just thought maybe we do our, like, there's gonna be like a big fight at the same time.
Let me catch this.
Okay, yeah, that's just...
No, don't run over there.
You're gonna get him any minute. This is it. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Oh, you were close. But luckily it's sticking around. It's sticking around. Here it goes. Mallory finally, after multiple attempts, caught the thing. What's its name? What is the name of the thing? It is... Wrath.
That's how I feel.
Everybody loves a good Nidorino. Its horn contains venom. It seems serious. Seems extremely serious. Sleeps in a bowl of salad. Really having a bit of an identity crisis there. Named Wrath, but sleeps in lettuce. Okay. Sure. Yeah. That's fine. That's normal.
Alright, now I'll join you.
I never got it crappy. Actually, I might get started because you just tend to go faster than me, so I might just. Also, because maybe you don't know, because you never played Red, Green. You played Fire
Leaf
Red.
Green.
Yeah, but I don't know if you remember. This is
No.
not in the game.
Okay.
This does not happen in the childhood games. Like the Elite Four do not show up. They're not just riding around. That's super weird. That's not the thing that happens. Anyway, it's time to fight. Team Rocket Grunt with a single Pokemon. He's got Eradicate, but that'll die. Ba-ba-ba-doop. What shall I do to this little thing? I will bite it. I will bite it, as I bite most of my problems away. Oh!
Bravo Bear caught Dusclops.
I bit it, and it flinched, and then I bit it again, and it died. Good work.
I one hit.
Yeah? Well, good. I'm good. I'm so happy for you and your Eevee. Geez, kid, just how strong are you? Even the 3 of us rushing you wasn't enough. Those incredibly powerful Ice-type Pokemon. Who are you? I am Lorelei of the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Shall I freeze you all solid too? Elite Four, we surrender! Did Team Rocket not know they can just buy like a gun? You're a pretty talented trainer. It was plain to see during your battle. I see, so you're collecting gym badges. Where do you see those? I look forward to when you come to challenge the Pokemon League. Until then, see ya. Casually walks off screen, we fade to black and she's gone. But Misty's still waiting in Vermilion City. You had to get the prize.
I could get the prize.
I wanted to go into the Pokemon Center and see what's going on in here. There might be like another fella that gives you the good
That
moves.
levels up Eevee? Oh, hi, Victor Bell.
Maybe. It's possible. There's this fella. I sold a nugget that I had no use for, and I got $5,000 for it. Okay.
I heard that some kind of ghost has been appearing in Lavender Town. Everyone's talking about it.
Is anyone else in here?
I'm an ace trainer. You'll find that ace trainers like me are a lot tougher to beat than your ordinary trainers. Be ready for a real challenge if you let one of us spot you.
The types of Pokemon match up differently with each other. Based on its types, your Pokemon may be strong against one opponent and weak against another.
I learned so much. Let's take a break. Kep is ready to eat.
Who's hungry, Kepi?
Go ahead and save a game.
Bring.
Do you want Scoop?
Yeah.
Do you want Scoop?
I would like to eat
You're
Scoop.
hungry.
Yes, Scoop.
You hungry? Do you want Scoop? Do you want Scoop?
You hungry? You hungry? You want dinner? Do ya? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, we're happy now. Yes.
Headbutt?
Yes. Uh-huh.
No?
Headbutt.
No.
Okay, do you want to feed the boy?
No, I'll stay here.
Okay, I will feed him, and I will also bring up. Do you have a water bottle?
That
That is a clean.
No.
No. Did you play music?
The song.
Oh my god! I was like, I honestly, I thought Mal hit play, and I was like, why is this song playing? I completely forgot that it was a song alert. I'm sorry. What is the prompt? Let's hear some more of the Firo song. Firo, you know he's a giant bird, which means that he makes giant turds. It will fall and hit your car. It will hurt you wherever you are. You'll say, ah, it hurts so bad, and then you'll be really mad. You'll have to go to the ER, and then you will have to replace your car. Special accompaniment by Kepler, who is ready for food and tired of your crap.
Firo, a big bird, it makes a poopy and it goes, it breaks the car.
His eyes went.
It breaks the car. It breaks the car. Yeah. All Pokemon poop. You know that? Every Pokemon. All Pokemon poop. Oh, he doing a jump.
Pitiful jump. Okay, he's ready. That was the stuff that was from Aldo, who wanted more of the Firo song. It became about poop. It usually does. I'm gonna go feed the boy, who is
Will you take that?
ready to consume. Yeah, I'll take that.
And will you take
You
him?
ready? What? Yeah, I'm taking him.
Stop kicking and start snacking with Tiny Eddie's Pizza in a bottle.
Kepler, stop kicking and start snacking. With pizza in a bottle.
From the makers of Pears in a Jar and Strawberry in a Can comes Pizza in a Bottle.
That Eddie was from Gamer Girl Life? Alright, Tiny Eddie, what should I pick up for dinner now that I'm done with work? Pizza in a bottle.
Pizza in a bottle.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza in a bottle.
Pizza in the morning.
Lady Antisocial gifted a sub to Nightbot. K1991 resubbed at 21 months. And we have 37 months from Cesar24 and 21 months from Caruso. And we also have 1,000 bits from Caruso. Hey, I just got home. Let's get a shiny. Ivysaur.
Enjoy the taste of Tiny Eddie's iced lazy sliders.
It's 1,000 bits from Caruso. Hey Eddie, work kept me late. What's for dinner? Iced lazy sliders. When you're tired and you want to make something fast, lazy sliders. Can throw some icing on them. Slick Dude says, that sounds like donuts to me.
This pink one's good?
Yes, the pink one. No, the green one. I don't know where the green one is. The pink one needs washed.
Pikachu.
1,000 bits from Crusoe. Let's try another. Still trying for a shiny. You got Toxel. And another 1,000 bits that says another Cleffa. And another 1,000. Let's clear that Babadook off the screen. Arctivish. Which one is Arctivish? Oh, that one. 1,000 bits from Robobear. Just hopping in real quick to get my weekly Pokepal. Dusclops. Deuceclops? Because it's like Cyclops. Something like that. We have a subscription from Mel Savigny. Thank you, welcome.
Nothing says tasty like Tiny Eddie's garage sale unicorn bars.
1,000 bits from Zato. Eddie, what's the one thing Grog can cook? Garage sale unicorn bars. The important part of any rummage sale, unicorn bars. It's like Girl Scouts selling cookies in front of the store.
Kimikawa
70.
Giratina.
Thank you. Tiny Eddie just sells them at garage sales. Or Grog does. 300 bits from Becky Star. Hi, grandparents. The dentist yesterday went well. My broken tooth turned out to be a baby tooth, so they removed it. I was comfy the whole time. That's good. Glad to hear it. That it didn't have worse pain. And that it's over. We have 36 months from Kaze Ninja. That's a 3. I had to think on the math for a second. And we have 1487 bits from Kimikawa. I need my fave. Giratina. I wanted to say Tana for some reason. Giratina.
Space Vixen Music caught Crobat.
It's 1,000 bits from Space Vixen Music. Why pick my favorite Pokemon when I can let Fate decide? Now let's see if Fate wants to give me a shiny. You got Crobat. And then we have 39 months from LV Technician. Almost to 40. Wow. That's so many months. I think Steven went to the bathroom because it doesn't take that long to get water. It is warm up here though. We turned the air down.
The Rodan caught Clefairy.
Throw down Clefairy and said random Pokemon Roulette activate.
Nintendo Capri Sun caught Frostless.
Tim sent 1478 bits and got Frostless.
Mel 78 caught Bibarel.
And Mel got Bibarel. Bibarel is so cute. Red's the name says, I'm getting back from dinner. What'd I miss? We went through Diglett's Cave and then we went back to Cerulean and went east. That's all I can remember.
Pizza in a bottle.
Oh yeah, we met Lorelei. Thank you.
Read the Nintendo Painter caught Combi.
When I think of Lorelei, I think of this stick song.
Are we ready?
History Master caught Inkay.
We're almost ready. 1,000 bits. From Reed, who says, why not? I'll join in too. What's my Pokemon? Combi. It's a fun one. Combi. 1,000 bits from History Masters says, what Pokemon do I get? Spin the wheel. It's Inkay. Which sounds like Pig Latin.
Alpha Goldfish caught Regina.
1,000 bits from Alpha Goldfish. Who got Poochie? I guess it just said that.
Sammer05 caught Zoroark.
1,000 from Sam says, okay, what does Lady Luck, aka Chess, want to give me now? Zoroark. We haven't played the Pokemon picture game in a while.
No.
Someday.
Toon Linky caught Gastrodon.
We'll come back to that. 1423 from Toon Linky says, my first bits for one of my favorites, Gastrodon. Is this snail?
Loopy Mongoose caught Zoroark.
Some sort of slug snail creature, I think? It kind of looks like that. Maybe a sea slug. Yeah, sea slug. Bioshock. 1571 from Loopy Mongoose. It says, hope I do this right. With its new form in Legend... 2 Zora Oaks back to back. With its new form in Legend, Zoroark has gone from one of my top 5 Pokemon, favorite Pokemon to quite possibly my favorite. It's still a tight race between that and Mew. I do like Mew. Mew doesn't get enough airtime because Mew is like this special Pokemon. It's like an ethereal Pokemon.
Alias 8 Liza caught Sandslash.
But I've always liked Mew. I've always really liked Mew. Let's see. From Kate Liza, take the rest of my bits, I beg you, please. That's a Sandslash! That's what that is.
Paint Shiper caught Wigglytuff.
1040 from Paint Chipper says, my best friend in the world, Wigglytuff. I always liked Wigglytuff more than Jigglypuff.
Caruso caught Frillish.
I don't know how people feel about that, but like, between the two, Wigglytuff. You know, I'm not saying, like, we don't need Jigglypuff around, but, like, we need less, maybe. We need them to evolve. Because the Jigglypuffs, they're rude,
They draw
man.
on your face?
They're rude. Yeah.
Pick up a fresh box of Tiny Eddie's fresh giraffe bars.
You know what it is?
Fresh.
It is the anime. It's the anime. The anime did it. The anime made me hate Jigglypuff. We got 1,000 bits from Reed says, Eddie, what snack should I eat after my dinner tomorrow? Giraffe bars. Also, fresh giraffe bars.
Draft bars?
Available in your frozen section. Well, no, not frozen. What's it when it's in the cooler, but it's not
Freezer section?
No. When it's in the where it's fresh but not frozen.
Produce?
No, but it's in where it's cold. What is that
The
called?
refrigerated section?
Is that what that's called? Wendy's. Is that what it's? Is that the word? What is the name of that? I don't think that's what. Is that the official name?
Jonathan caught Sidawudo.
Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. You go to the grocery store. You got your produce. Sure, that's not what I'm talking about. Your freezer section where you get like your pizzas. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like what's the section of the store where like you get your meats?
That's the meat department.
No. Well, not the counter where you talk to the man.
That's
I don't want to
still
talk.
meat department.
I'm not talking to the man. I'm not talking to the man. This is not the deli. Not the deli. Not the deli. You go to the place and it's the wall and it's cold, but it's not frozen, and you get like chicken. You know what I mean?
Still meat department.
I mean, it's yeah, but when you say butcher, it feels like you're talking to the man. We ain't talking to the man. I think cooler, but not cooler. No, cooler would work because cooler and freezer are different. Because freezer is where it's frozen. Cooler is where it's cold. I'm gonna go with cooler. Does that make sense?
Alpha Goldfish caught Vileplume.
Simmer CJ says Mal's right. I used to manage a grocery store. I worked at one. It's the meat department. There's departments,
Listen,
and then
but
that's who's in charge
here's
of
the
it.
part you're not. Here's the part you're not getting. Here's the part you're not getting. What is the name of the thing that the meat is in? Because if there's
cooler,
if
a refrigerator.
Because if it's not the meat department, if we put Cheez-Its in it, I don't know. There's a new
That's
cultural
dairy then.
A new no. We put. It doesn't matter. You're missing the point. It doesn't matter what we put in it. We put peanuts in it. There's a new cultural phenomenon. Everyone wants their nuts cold, so they fill this thing with nuts. And someone comes in and says, "Where can I get them cold nuts?" And they point them back there. What's the device in which that is holding the nuts?
A cooler or a refrigerator.
Cooler. I'm gonna go with cooler. I'm gonna go with cooler, and I'm gonna stick with cooler. Where were we? We had 1,000 bits of Crusoe says, let's try this again. Frillish. 500 bits from History Master. It says Utah, which I think maybe was trying to spell Utah, but added some extra letters. 1,000 bits from Jonathan says, I require a Chad.
Alpha Goldfish caught Bellison.
A Chad assigned Pokemon. It's a little different than Chaz assigned. The Chad assigned Pokemon is Sudowoodo. Fun fact, the Chad assigned Pokemon is actually always Sudowoodo. It's Chad's favorite Pokemon. 500 bits from Mel. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mel. 40 months from Sceptile. 1045 from Alpha Goldfish says, we need more flower Pokemon, like Vileplume. Which, Vileplume is great. Vileplume is one of my favorites, because Vileplume is a Pokemon, it's an entire Pokemon line that's never angry. Oddish is sweet. Gloom has got, like, something going on.
Alpha Goldfish caught Floette.
But not like an angry teen, just kind of like a runny nose, like that's sick. And then Vileplume is sweet, so like, why they always gotta be so mad? Gloom had dental surgery.
Cabri 29 caught Horace.
Honestly, yeah, I'm on that. I believe that. We have 500 bits from Zyler says, after seeing the wires attached to the back of Steven's head in the latest vlog, I'm now 100% convinced Steven is just a robot, remote controlled by Chaz.
Yeah.
Storm 002 caught Salgaleo.
I think sometimes Chaz wishes.
Oh, he does. Oh, he there's definitely
Steven.
times where like I open my mouth and I speak and Chaz is like, please stop, please don't do it. And then he makes that face. That's how I know. That's how I know what's happening. So anyway, 1182 from Alfie Goldfish who says, more flowers. Blossom. Blossom. Also known from, famously from the Smash Brothers games.
Traverso caught Dragonair.
500 bits of Midi Night says, some stores have prepackaged meat in dairy for sandwiches. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Yeah, and there's some stores where there's like meat all over the place. Not like hanging from the ceiling or anything, but like there's meat in the meat section, there's meat in the butcher section, there's meat in the dairy section that's prepackaged for sandwiches. There's
And the deli.
And it's like all over the store. You just can't get away from all the meat.
Head to the cafeteria and get Tiny Eddie's floral polyester cookies.
Wow, timely. Thousand Receptile says, Tiny Eddie, what would be a good snack to go with Steven's cold nuts? Also, Steven, phrasing. Well, it's actually kind of great because we were just seeing all these floral Pokemon, and now we get floral polyester cookies. Yum. Polyester.
No.
It almost, sometimes it seems like Eddie had a snack that was good, but then just dropped something and decided not to scrap the batch. I think that's how that happens. 1670 from Alpha Goldfish says, more Floette. 1046 from Cabria says, Paras is one of the most aggressive Pokemon in Arceus. Paras is one of those that I just always forget about, which is a shame because I really like Paras. There's another Pokemon that's later in the 150 that I forget about too. Probably a few. Lickitung, Porygon, those are hard to remember sometimes. 1000 from Storms 002. Currently I have Palkia and Oricorio in my team. Who's going to join the team this week? It's Solgaleo, which is a scary looking guy. An anonymous gifter gifted a sub to Cold Nuts. These nuts are cold. It's the slogan for Cold Nuts. 1000 bits from Caruso and says, one more for tonight. Hope it's shiny. It's not!
Dragonair.
But it is Dragonair. Dragonair's nice.
Yeah.
Dragonair is maybe in the running for one of the most elegant Pokemon? I don't know. Me and Thomas haven't held the most elegant contest yet. Sorry. But I would nominate. I would nominate it. You ready to look at some art?
I am.
Okay, well that's good because there are 10 pieces of art to catch. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, this is, that's what I remember. That's what I remember. It's my favorite Mario game where they venture across the world. It's a really good adaptation. I like that. A meal for you.
A gold Emil.
It's like they're covered in gold leaf, which, sometimes you can go to a restaurant and order that.
Or you can have things bronzed, gold plated.
A live creature bronzed. Oh no. A meal worth its weight in gold. This Pokemon is just a play on the pun that Emil has had to deal with for his whole life.
I know.
Yep. It's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's very, very nice. Always with the coffee cup, because why would you put that down?
Yeah.
You can always put some more in the cup. Thank you, Starry-Eyed Jules. That is.
Do the hustle. Do, 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 do.
I can only think of vaccines when you do that now. It's unfortunate. Emil, the golden Doug Trio. They're so shiny. They're so shiny. It makes me want something shiny to eat, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
Papi Zubat, this or this? Both, please.
I do like both.
Both, please. Both appropriate.
Aww.
Look at that. It looks so sweet and innocent till you realize that it's been responsible for countless deaths across Kanto. That one creature. That one creature.
Pizza in a jar. Bottle.
I sang.
Pear in a jar.
I sang the song so loudly. You can't forget pizza in a jar. A bottle? Crap, I just did.
Wait, I'm the car! You're the car? Come back. I want to be the...
No, go, run.
Wait, how do I get back in him?
You're the car! Hey, y'all know that comes out next week? Not next week, next month?
I was gonna say next week. Oh my god.
Not next week, next month. Next month. The end of March. And if you're like, man, that's cool. I am excited and I wish that you too would play it. I've got good news. We're gonna do it, is the news.
Yeah.
I thought maybe the context was there, but if it wasn't, we're gonna play the Kerbo game because I want to play it.
Backed by popular demand, Tiny Eddie's Fuchsia Fudge and Bagel Twists.
Fuchsia fudge is fun to say.
Fuchsia fudge.
Fuchsia fudge is fun to feast on. For real. That was bits from Mel. Says, hey Eddie, what for a snack tonight? Well, fuchsia fudge and bagel twists. You can make your own bagel twist at home. You take a bagel and you twist it. That's it. You have
just rip?
You have ruined a bagel. It would work better if you did it while it wasn't like fully cooked. But yeah, I don't think that you can do it. So a Mobius strip. I would like to eat that.
Fuchsia fudge?
No, a Mobius strip, but made out of a bagel. That'd be fun. History Master gifted a sub to Diet Nuts or Diet Z's Nuts. So many nuts. How did this happen? Was I responsible for this? Never. I don't think so. 200 bits from Doan 2300. 23 months from JT Meeks 18. 200 bits from Omega the Kid, who says, meanwhile in the Tiny Eddie factory, what a wonderful batch of cookies. Okay, time to ship them. Oh no, I dropped my polyester. It's too late to halt production. Just ship it. That is 1000% how many of these things get made.
Yeah.
Because if you take away one or two words, sometimes it's normal. We just added a few extra things. 100 bits from Sammy RO5. Alf gifted a sub to Mobius Bagel.
Mel 7 Yacot Meganium.
I'm glad that Mobius Bagel was a real username on Twitch. That was a bit from Mel. It says rolling again. He got Meganium, which again reminds me of new Pokemon Snap. We'll get back to it.
Yeah.
We'll get back to it. All right, you ready to get back into the game?
Yeah.
Me as well. Let's do it. And let's swap the audio back to my side so folks can hear what I'm doing, because I'm doing interesting things. Did you already heal?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see. We got a bush. We got this guy. I'll fight this guy. I've been out at the Pokemon gym a few times, but I always lose. Sucker, I got 3 badges. Get on my level, which you clearly won't.
Fans should not challenge us.
No. Oh, it's an Eevee.
It's an Eevee.
Fortunately, I have a lot of experience fighting Eevees. See, there's a part of me that wondered, you know, oh, maybe they're giving me a lot of Eevees because as a Pikachu, Pikachu version of Pikachu, I'm gonna be like, that's my rivals.
I've had Eevees.
But the thing is, they're the same. And it's weird because you haven't had to fight a lot of Pikachus. Pikachu's kind of a rare Pokemon. Got him. It's the sound of an Eevee meeting its maker. Will you switch Pokemon? Yeah. Sure, I'll do that. Jithers makes most sense. Does anyone else want to get some? Oh yeah, Franklin, you go in, bud. Franklin can get some experience. Ivysaur to Venusaur happens sooner than War Turtle and Charmeleon by about 4 levels. I think it's 32 for Venusaur, so I'm actually really not that far off here. Come on, Vine Whip. Wow. That Psyduck would have died in a blink if Psyduck was able to blink. That was wild. It's that fast.
That was quite fast.
It was extremely fast. It's crazy. Oh good, more
What
crap.
do you have to say to me? The rock tunnel is a tough place. Why don't you train here before you go? I'll train you every step of the way if you want. I'll give you a workout.
We don't have very many Great Balls, do we?
No.
I'm not thrilled we're going into a new place with new Pokemon. Well, presumably new Pokemon.
Poliwhirl.
Oh, snap. Little Poliwhirl there. Okay. And as we learned, we really need to fight these guys in order to get the TMs. Because I missed one, and I regret it.
I didn't.
I know you didn't. I'm upset about it. It's fine.
What's next?
Ooh, I got a critical,
What's next?
and that was not enough. What if we
Primate.
headbutt? Did you kill it in one hit?
Yes.
Have you ever considered using any other Pokemon?
I do. Look, I'm switching right now.
Has that ever crossed your mind? Instead of letting Eevee literally consume all that crosses its path, just let all the other Pokemon on your team like, that's cool that Eevee's out there. That's fine. About to send out Primate. Will you switch Pokemon? Yeah.
That hurt.
You're a fighting type? Fighting type. 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 Glurp. Fighting type? I'm gonna get this wrong. Fighting type. Things that are strong against fighting types. I remember. It's psychic. It's not psychic, I bet. Let's try Psywave. Brick Break. Is this gonna hurt? No.
It hurt me.
Okay, I'm not very effective. That's good. I'm wrong. It's not that. You want to try Confusion? Maybe that'll do better. So, like, I'm not taking much damage, but I'm not doing much damage. Oh, wait, now it's super... Wait, what kind of move is Psywave? Hold on. I moved. I meant to hit info. Wait. Psywave is unique. What the... Why? I thought that I messed it up. I don't know that I like Psywave very much. I do not know. I don't know how much. I'm not feeling Psywave. I'm not really feeling Psywave right now, to be perfectly honest with you. The fact that it's like, what does it do? It's like, I don't know. Who knows, really? All right, what did they give? Brick Break. Break through an opponent's light screen or reflect. Thanks.
Thanks.
Did you look at it at all? Like
what,
like
Brick Break?
Yeah, did you look at it in the TM
No,
list?
I didn't, but I can.
Yeah, I'm just curious what it does. Because I know it breaks the things, but like, does it do other things?
Brick Break.
Yeah, I just want to see on your screen. Power 75. Okay. A fighting type move this. Okay, well. That actually might be a good Mankey move.
Toss?
Because Karate Chop probably... Yeah, Karate Chop is a 50. So I'm going to replace Karate Chop with that. That's literally just better.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Everyone wants me to get rid of Seismic Toss. Everyone wants me to get rid of Seismic Toss.
No, that was me. I got rid of Seismic. Oh!
I also have Seismic Toss. The reason I haven't gotten rid of Seismic Toss is that I'm like, it's gonna get better. It'll get better.
Yes, that was.
What the? There's Kangaskhan's in here? That's illegal. That's illegal. They're in the Safari Zone. They're not here. What's in the Safari Zone then? Is anything the Safari Zone? The whole game is the Safari Zone. Wait, what's happening? I didn't mean to go back up. We're gonna run out of balls.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
I escaped because I was scared. And also because I accidentally...
I know they don't stack, but the other one didn't change any colors, and so I figured this one would make it not move as much.
I got a Golbat on my screen, which is nuts. This is such a big boy.
I
That
got
was
it!
bad. You got Kangaskhan? Oh god. That was a good throw. I didn't get the excellent on it, but it's yellow, so I might have a chance at this. I don't. Okay, that's fine.
Trisket, like my dog.
Aww. Bigger than your dog.
First, Abe Lincoln wants to learn Substitute.
Bigger than your dog certainly was. Trisket was a small dog, and Kangaskhan is a large Kangaskhan. God darn it.
Ugly Christmas sweaters.
Maybe have... What is this? Pinap? Likely to get an item when it's given to Pokemon you're trying to catch. I don't want an... What? No, I want to catch it. Calm it. Calm this thing. Calm.
It's like catching two Pokemon.
Yeah, you get the whole Kangaskhan family. I got him. I got the Golbat. Good lord. That one was a little hard. But also, you got cash money. Oh, cash money. Sure. Cash money is a doctor.
Oh, I don't have Machop.
Gonna heal you by putting you into my mouth. Okay.
That was a terrible throw.
All right, cash money. Cash money. Cash money. All right. Oh my god, is this a Graveler?
History Master says Kenga is a 1% encounter.
Are you kidding me? Of course it is. That was a small circle, but I don't know. I don't know. Come on, Graveler. Come on, Graveler.
Fish.
Come on, Graveler. Come on, Graveler.
I love fish.
Same. Ugh!
That Pokemon doesn't look familiar. That's a 150
Come on, Graveler.
singer in a punk rock band. That Pokemon doesn't look familiar.
Graveler? It's the evolution of Geodude. And then Golem, which we will need to trade for.
Fish is a member of Fish.
Got myself a Graveler. That's not bad. Cool. Cantaloupe. It's a really funny name for a Graveler. Oh, Cantaloupe. There's all sorts of new Pokemon here. Okay.
Likes to knit.
Aww. Cantaloupe likes to knit. Change name to...
Hi, Ashton.
Cantaloupe. Cute. We're gonna have to do a trade at some point.
For what?
Well,
What do I have for you that you don't have?
do you have the Nidoran female still?
Yeah,
Okay, well, I need that.
I guess.
And I have to trade Graveler to evolve it.
Ah.
And if you can get a Machoke, it's the same thing. I can't believe you got a
Oh, do you need me to get him a choke?
That's a Machop.
Oh.
Machoke is the evolution. I don't know. Are Machops in my game? I assume that Machops are in my game. If not, let me know. But I haven't seen one yet. So, they're probably in here somewhere. Slowpoke. Hi, bud. Yeah, Machops are both. Okay.
Oh, there's a
let's
Graveler.
Get him! Get that boy! I'll bite you. Yeah, if you get a Graveler, we should trade. We'll just trade Gravelers. Bite. He did. Wow.
What?
I just think sometimes maybe I throw it too late. Like, I'm trying to get the ball as small as possible, but sometimes I think maybe small is not good. It's like a little bit bigger than the tiny one. Or something.
Stop moving.
Man, I want a Kangaskhan now. I'm very jealous. What is this thing? It's a Cubone! It's little Cubone! Hey, bud! What's up? Alright, little Cubone.
Mark!
I got a great. Cub won! Cub won! I got him first try. That was great. That was fantastic. Rock Tunnel's turning into this pretty good experience here. I wish we would have brought more balls.
Where's really cool socks?
Aw.
Which is funny because my dad hates socks. And shoes.
He likes sandals.
He'd rather not wear any shoes.
Shrimp! All caps and also the leathers are not together, I think.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
There's another one.
Shrimp. Shrimp has a lightsaber. Oh. Oh.
I want a Cubone.
Well, find one. I want a Kangaskhan. You lucky
Find one.
son of a gun. 1% encounter and it's the first thing you see and you caught it?
I got a Zubat first.
Just impressed.
Wait, is that one? That is one!
There's a little Cubone. Go to the next level. See what else I can find down here. Oh, it's a special Graveler. I don't want to waste all my Great Balls because I don't have very many Great Balls.
Yeah.
Like, that's my concern, is that
I
obviously...
have 67 regular Pokeballs.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep moving through the cave a little bit, because, you know,
Cubone's
I'll
like
find
2%,
them.
Sammy says.
Okay. Well, we did pretty good finding them, then.
Winston?
Winston has a Kangaskhan.
Underscore.
Oh, I like that. Man, Kangaskhan seems big until you see Gyarados. Fake out.
It's severe debt. That was not the one I wanted to click. There we go.
Oh no, it bit me. Don't bite me. I'm supposed to bite you. That's how this works. Headbutt.
Should I name underscore like an underscore or spell it out?
I guess name it underscore, but it would be kind of clever if it was just an underscore. Can you do that? Will it let you? Oh, yeah, it will. interesting.
I did not get a Golbat.
I mean, it still reads as underscore, right? So, like, it works the same. Okay.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my god, a Rhyhorn. There's so many in this cave. There's so many. I want all of them. What else we got in here? Cave's so dark. Here's something. A revive. Cool. Another one that I've never had to use ever once.
Sugar.
Well, there's a fight coming up. Alright. A dire hit. Can we... Yeah, I'll beat your power. Now I'm not seeing Pokemon at all. Now you've already caught Machop and Rhyhorn and Kangaskhan. Regrets going to clown school. Oh god. Alright. Oh, big boy versus big boy. Been down this road before. You're in trouble,
Also,
son.
you know what else there is on my screen right now?
What's that?
An Onyx that I don't have.
Oh, you didn't get Onyx the first time.
It's
Oh,
a tiny Onyx.
it's your chance.
It's tiny.
I mean, it's still pretty big. But yeah, if you didn't get it the first time, here's your chance. Yeah, Thunder's a great move. Thunder's power's 110, accuracy 70. A Wicked Thunderbolt is dropped on the target to inflict damage. It may also leave the target with paralysis. Thunderbolt, a strong electric blast crushes. Actually, I don't know. Like, I get it. Like, Thunder is strong, but I think I would actually almost rather have less power and more accuracy with Thunderbolt, to be honest. Thunderwave just guarantees
Good
paralysis. And Zippy Zap is real good. And Double Team, as we've seen, is very good. I think I'm going to get rid of... I don't know. I don't think I actually want to learn Thunder. I think I'm going to skip it.
Good grief is a card shark.
Yeah, I'm going to skip it. It's not worth the small increase in power to have a 1 in 3 chance of missing. I'm going to skip it. It's strong. It's strong.
Okay. Now that I've gotten all the Pokemon.
Did you it kind of feels like you did.
I know. Am I missing any?
In this area? I don't know. I'm still wandering around trying to see what I can see. Oh, there's a Rhyhorn. Hey, Rhyhorn. Okay, maybe I can get me a Rhyhorn here.
Golbat. Yeah, that's right. That's true. I am missing Golbat.
I get an excellent on Rhyhorn. One hit KO, baby. Got that Rhyhorn. Houseplant. Yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah. That makes sense. Hangs out at the arcade. Okay, yeah, It must be very hard for Rhyhorn, who is on all fours, to play at the arcade. I guess Rhyhorn maybe plays DDR, and that's about it. Because Rhyhorn's kind of a big boy, not really built for playing at the arcade. Yeah, when it evolves into Rhydon, becomes bipedal, then a little bit better. Oh, I got the Golbat,
Do
right?
I have
got
a
the Golbat.
Geodude?
Oh, we're fighting.
Yeah, I do.
You do, but you will catch another. You
Yeah.
gotta use those Pokeballs for something, right? Mankey. Hi, Mankey. Shiny Sock. I'm gonna bite your face off. I'm gonna bite your face right off. I'm gonna put your face inside my teeth, and then I'm gonna bite down with the full power of my jaw.
And then I'm gonna headbutt you.
If biting your face off doesn't cause you to die, then I think it'll happen when I hit you in the eye with the
There's a
full
gold bat.
power
No, I
of
want
my
to get the
face.
gold bat.
You ruined my song.
Sorry. I'm not sorry.
I can tell you're not sorry. That's what hurts the most. Go on, Jithers. Get on in there and do that little thing you do where you cause death and destruction to everyone you see.
I mean, that's how I feel about Beatrice.
That's what these Pokemon literally do. Thunderbolt instead of Zip Zap. Poliwhirl's still smiling. Not more.
Don't you
Nope, it's over.
scream at Beatrice?
Brave of you to fight an Onix. Oh, you have bounty. Jesus, this stupid dog. How does this dog know everything? This dog. I'm like, haha, little dog can't, and you're like, I know all the moves! I'm finding some great balls. It's a dog.
Fury
Definitely
swipes.
a dog. There may be some folks that feel that it's like a fox creature. I think it's a dog. It's supposed to be a dog. I don't even want to catch this, but I got a good throw. I get a good throw
that's
here.
what I'm thinking. Out-muscled.
Ooh, that was the smallest little circle you've ever seen. I got this guy.
Hi, Golbat.
I can't believe it. That was ridiculous. No, I don't even need this, but like I feel compelled. I'm like, I better
Hammerberry.
get it. He's gone. I'm fighting you now. I haven't seen Machop. I haven't seen Kangaskhan.
Onyx. You have an Onyx, though.
I haven't seen an Onix, but I have an Onix. Just can't believe this. I don't have but like 8 Great Balls. How many Great Balls do you have left?
Currently none.
Oh, really? Well, you don't have anything left to catch.
Golbat.
Because I'm not. I don't want to like waste up all my Great Balls because like I would really like to find, you know, a Kangaskhan.
Luigi Mario.
It's me, Luigi Mario. That is my name.
Works at the DMV.
Well, you know. About to send out these are bad choices. Shiny Socks is good good cave Pokemon. Good little cave guy. Bring him on in.
Good little cave.
Good little cave guy. Good little cave guy. Come in. Yeah, kill all Pokemon. Shoot him in the eye with the hot water. Win. Win every battle.
My Pokemon techniques will leave you crying.
I mean, maybe. I beat him. I feel strongly that you will also be able to accomplish this goal. You know what the problem with some of these Pokemon is? Is that they're so big. They take up so much room.
Is that why you haven't found a...
Well, it's hard to get around them. It's hard. You gotta, like, walk around. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Alright, fight you. This town goes a long way, kid! I've been lost in it since I was 7! I've survived by eating Geodude! Okay, Growlithe. Again. Really bad choice. Really bad choice for you. I'm sorry in advance for the death that I've brought upon the one critter that keeps you company in here. I hope one day that you can find your way out of this tunnel. Oh, this guy's Homer Simpson. Go! Keep giving me the Great Balls. Alright, can I get a new guy, maybe? Like a guy I haven't seen yet? That'd be great. There's a lot of fight. Oh, I'm a Chop! I'm a Chop!
Finally.
I'm a Chop! think he just farted or something. I don't know what that... Why is he hopping?
He's jumping. That was a really good throw.
That was
I
really
saw
good.
that.
That was really good.
I saw.
I saw, I threw, I got the boy. I got that boy. We're getting there. Power outage. Oh. What is Dragon Tail? That doesn't sound familiar. It's a dragon move. It's good. The target is knocked away and a different Pokemon is dragged out. Lives in Paris. Okay. Sure. Sure. Power outage, lives in Paris. So Dragon Tail seems good. Also, correct me if I'm wrong. Is Dragon Tail just good Whirlwind? Because it seems like good Whirlwind. Because Whirlwind, like... Okay, yes. Oh, so Whirlwind is basically bad Dragon Tail. I think I'm going to learn Dragon Tail. Also, having a Dragon type move is fun. I like Rage. I like Bite. I like Headbutt. I like Scald. I need some of these. I gotta figure out
Which
what
one are you getting rid of?
I don't know. Oh, Emil says the downside is Dragon Tail moves last. Okay. Something to think about. And like, so I'm not the dragon type, right? Like, I'm flying water. But the advantage of dragon, everyone's telling me to get rid of rage. I actually really like rage, but I only use it when I'm fighting Mao. But I don't.
So get rid of it.
Maybe I should just get rid of it. Okay. People have a lot of strong opinions. Okay, sure. I'll forget it. I'm gonna try and expand my horizons. Usually, whenever it comes to move stuff, the audience tends to be a little divided, and this isn't really a case of that. Basically, everyone says to get rid of rage. Okay, sure, I'll ditch it. We'll go with Dragon Tail. Try that. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to find... Do I have all of them except Kangaskhan now? Is that the only one I'm missing?
Yeah. Did I miss an area back here? I feel like I did.
Oh, this guy is lost in here. I made the joke about that kid, but,
No, this is...
this guy's lost. He said he was lost.
Okay. I thought I missed an area.
So I have a question. When you get into this area...
Pizza.
When you... That's not the answer to my question. When you get into this area, you have to use light up to see where you're going.
Yes.
Does that mean that every other person in here can't... Do they also have the ability
No,
of
they're
light up?
just... They've been stuck here forever.
So it's like dark to them. Like whenever you get here for the first time, like, and you light it up, they can see for the first time. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
You've saved their lives.
I did. I
did.
saved everybody here. I think I need a medal.
Yeah. You'll get one.
You get one at the end, maybe. They give it to you.
Well, you have to get the, Kanga. If you don't get it, you don't get the medal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks. I did catch the Machop, right? My brain's like, you didn't catch the Machop. I'm like, I caught the Machop. I definitely caught the Machop. I got him. Pokedex. I haven't looked at the Pokedex in forever. It only shows up...
Oh, you've only attained 48?
Seen only. These are the ones I've only seen but not caught. Okay. Yeah, I've got the Chop.
I'm real done with this Golbat.
And I got the Onyx, got the Cubone. There's a lot. Yeah, this is filling out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, I got the Machop. We have to remember, I don't know if we're going to see Machokes in here, but we have to remember to trade our Gravelers. guess I'll fight this guy. I don't see a
Yeah, I'll check my
Kangaskhan.
Pokedex in a second after I defeat Lenny.
Hey, an escape rope. I would love to find a Kangaskhan. But you know what? I also wanted to find a
Did you
Dugtrio.
nickname Power Outage?
No. No, I didn't. Hold on. Please hold. I have to beat the crap out of this Machop first. But then I'll do it. Just give me a sec. Hey, Dragon Tail. Let's try this out. Brick break. Not very effective. Dragon Tail. It hurts, and here comes Rhyhorn,
Pokedex.
where I will now use Scald to kill him.
57 obtained.
I think I had 48. Is that something? That sounded right.
Yeah.
I can't believe you have that many more. It's just the gap keeps, because you keep finding the Pokemon I can't even find. I don't know.
This cave is so large.
Glurp, you want to get in there and do something, bud? Yeah, you get in there and do something. Come on, Glurp. Come on, Glurp. Come on, Glurp. Come on, Glurp. Please, Glurp. Confusion. Dead.
Are we in the same Machop? Or did he have two Machops?
Did you beat the Rhyhorn? You gotta beat the Rhyhorn. And then I need to name my Machop Power Outage. Okay, hold on. Party. All the Pokemon. Bottom of the list. This guy. Change name. Change name to... Boom. Power outage. I got there. Good. Maybe we'll take a short break. This would be a good place for a break. I would very much like if I could find a Kangaskhan, but the fact that it's a 1% chance leads me to believe that
You're not done with
maybe
the
I
cave
won't.
yet.
Huh?
You're not done with the cave yet.
If I don't find the Kangaskhan?
Yeah.
I didn't get the Dugtrio. So, you're full of static.
I know.
Don't touch anything.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Downstairs.
Okay. Touch a doorknob or something. You can hear it when you get off the couch.
Pikachu!
Yeah, what'd you put it on? It needs to generally be like 69 on.
Boy! A land made of milk and honey!
Oh, it has to be on, Mal. You'll die. Yeah, it is warm up here. I was wondering why. It'll get cool now. 20 months from Statman7. Alf gifted a sub to Fighting type. That's when you use the Psychics. It's slow, but I'm learning. 500 bits from Zato says, Cash Money is a doctor? There's a joke about the American healthcare system in there somewhere. You're not wrong. 300 bits from Diddy Eggs. It says, not sure if I mentioned this, but I am a civil engineering TA. I TA for Geomatics CE surveying class, but I also do Capstone. Capstone is basically the big final boss-like final design course, so I feel like a final boss helping teach it. So cool. I think anything that makes you feel like a final boss is very good. I don't think I've ever done anything to feel like a final boss, but I would like to do that.
Incarnado 95 caught Superior.
That would be fun. I would have to have a special theme that played. So if I was teaching the course, there'd have to be a theme that played for the entirety of the course. And everyone would be like, "Can you turn off the music?" And I'd be like, "No. Absolutely not." Because I paid a composer to come up with this and write the music, and I'm getting my money's worth.
No picnic is complete without Tiny Eddie's retirement silk wafers.
Oh. From Zado, Eddie, what food is the best for luring Kangaskhan to Steven? Retirement silk wafers. Maybe Kangaskhan's just tired. I think Kangaskhan's looking for a good retirement. If you can offer retirement to Kangaskhan, Kangaskhan's like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Which actually, honestly, if you think about it, what is more of a retirement than getting in that ball? If you're a Pokemon and you're wandering the earth, you have to, like, find food. And for some weird reason, if you get in the Pokeball, I don't think you have to eat again, maybe? Like, I don't know how that works. Not sure how that works. But I know Pokemon can eat. I've seen them do it. But I'm not sure that if they have to eat once they get in the ball. Rotting in the piece of... Yeah, rotting. It must be very nice in the ball, I think. We had that nice art where it was just a like the jacuzzi in the hot tub in the Pokeball. Like that's how I imagine it. Seems nice, actually. 30 Bits from Radio Jed says for Mal's sugar companion. That's sweet. 1000 Bits from Incarnado says just got home from a busy day at work. Oh great Wizard Chaz. What cute little friend may I have to help cheer me up? Superior. Which is basically fancy Dragonair. That's how I look at it. We also got 8 months from Halo Link. Thank you. Are you ready to look at some art?
Yeah.
There are 2. Taco Bell, scared of their own shadow. Poor little guy. Poor thing. Don't look behind you, Taco Bell. There's a lot of bad things that happen behind Taco Bells. I think that's a takeaway. Wingdings the Krabby will hit the lamp with its claw. Man, I just want everyone to take in the fact that this has never been drawn before. No one's ever drawn Krabby dressed up as an N10, and it may happen again because of this show, but it's never happened before. Oh, that's adorable. That is absolutely adorable. Graveler would be really good at knitting because Graveler has extra hands to hold different knitting needles, knitting utensils, things necessary for knitting.
Linky caught Leafeon.
It's Leafeon. Toon Linky, thank you. Leafeon is not in this game.
Nope.
But if they were, I'm guessing that a Leaf Stone is what does that. I don't actually know because I have never caught a Leafeon. But that is presumably how that works. Is that you shove a Leaf Stone next to it. And then it gets Mossy Rock. What? You touch... No, but yes now. Modern day, yes, it used to be different. Why did they have a different leaf stone that was a grass stone? Mossy Rock is just another way of saying leaf. That's fine. I don't have to think about it.
No,
I don't have
don't.
to think about it.
Don't think about it.
I'm actually going to actively
Stop thinking?
stop thinking
Okay.
about it.
You want to battle now that you're not thinking?
No.
Okay.
We fight after the gyms.
I know.
Swapping audio, it's your turn to be heard. Are you ready?
I am.
Are you ready? Okay, now I'm ready. I would like to ideally get a Kangaskhan before I left this cave. That would be really...
Do we go down this ladder? Where does this ladder go?
We go down the ladder.
I haven't explored this whole floor, though.
You haven't?
No, I just got here.
Well, then don't go down. I fought everybody there.
Okay.
I think. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. There's another Machop. There's still plenty of folks to fight in this cave. You have a Pokedex? I want one. That's not my problem, Koopa. That has nothing to do... Oh, this... Hey, we finally found someone that Shiny Sock is not a good match for. It finally happened. Okay, and I could probably still make this work, to be honest. Yeah,
Is there anyone Beatrice is weak to?
Weak to? Yeah, I mean, it's a normal type, so like fighting type Pokemon would not be good. I know there are more. Wait, is it just fighting? Is it just fighting? Ghosts are bad for normal type moves, but that's not a problem for you. Normal only has one weakness. You have a really good Pokemon. I guess that's the takeaway here. You just have a really good dude. You have a really good dude.
Yeah.
So I guess, you know, happy for you. That's a big old Golbat. Do I want that? I want that. I want levels. I want levels. Give me some levels. It's a huge wild Golbat. That was bad. Why is it going to the right now? Why? Under what circumstance?
I fought a second Golbat and I gave up.
You didn't catch one?
No, I did, but then I saw a second and I was like, "Oh, I'll fight it." And then
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm starting to feel like that too. They're all over the place, clearly intoxicated. I went to Pokeballs, which is a fool's errand.
Okay, I finished this floor now. No, I don't want to fight this Zubat.
There's no way I'm gonna get this thing. It needs... The odds of me getting this with a Pokeball are probably so slim. Yeah. I'll throw one more. And, like, that's the thing. I feel like that should have been an excellent. And the game was like, nah, it's not. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Oh, it left. Okay, well, fine. Be that way. I was gonna leave anyway. I was planning on it. Anyway, it's time to fight this person.
I'm ready to take the ladder.
I'm fighting Ace Trainer Sophia.
I see that.
She sent out a Vulpix, and it's exactly as advertised.
It's a Vulpix?
Yeah. See, the sneaky thing to do, at least growing up, is you would name a Pokemon, you'd nickname a Pokemon a different Pokemon, so whenever you were switching to it and you were fighting someone, it would say, they're about to use Venusaur, and you'd go, ah, I'm going to use my Charizard. And you send out your Charizard, but it's a Blastoise named Venusaur, and that sucks. That's a bad. Will you switch Pokemon for Kadabra? Nah. What's up, Kadabra? How about we do... Bite. That hurt a little bit.
A little bit?
That hurt worse. Oh, I hate you! I ate you. And you tasted good.
He was hungry.
A little bony. A little bony.
Hey, look, Steven.
Maybe you can catch me one. Good luck.
I will try.
I got 5 Ultra Balls. Bring on the Kangaskhans, baby! Aiden's evolving! Aiden's evolving! Aiden! My child! My little pig boy! Aiden! Oh, he's so angry. I love him. I remember the day that he came into my life. And I said, nice to meet you. And he said, hi, my name is Aiden. And I said, well, then I'll call you that since that's your name. Cool. Let's go. Aiden wants to learn the move Rage. Didn't he used to know Rage? I get, maybe not. Maybe not. We just got through having a discussion with Chad about, like, Rage sucks. So you know Dig, Seismic Toss, Brick Break, and Headbutt. So Rage is actually worse than these.
That was a perfect throw.
I'm just gonna give up on the
Perfect A+ throw.
You're doing great. Please get it for me. Please. Please.
And that
get
was
it
a
for me.
terrible throw. Watch me get it now.
There's Rhyhorn.
And it ran away.
It's fine. Life is pain. And the older you get, the more you realize that. It's fine. It's totally fine. So we're gonna continue to wander around and let
It's
Mal.
okay, at least I still have mine.
Let Mal find all of the. Mal find all of the Kangaskhan's, while I will not find them. I will not see them. Hey, little Diglett. This is not gonna be good for you. I still got 5 Scalds left. Shiny Sock is really hung in there. I mean, like, the whole cave. I ain't had to spray him with any juices. I ain't had to, like, give him CPR. He's hanging in there. I did not catch what that was. Flareon? Oh, that sucks for you. Okay. I saw that. I thought it was Fearow, actually. You got to go first and you didn't do it! You failed your... Oh, God, that's bad. Okay, well, hold on. Well, give me a little squirt here. A little squirt of something. A little squirt of something special. Also, can we just stop to appreciate the fact that the medicine in the world of Pokemon must be crazy? If you can make Pokemon feel better by spraying them, does that work with humans also? Like, if they is there some sort of crossover there? Because I would assume that medicine is very, very far advanced. It's my only assumption. Anyway. These guys are giving Ultra Balls.
Yeah.
All of them. This is great.
If I only had some before,
what is
I ran into the
Stardust? There's a Stardust sitting in this cave. Stardust. It can be sold at a low price to shops.
A low price.
Ah, I'll buy it at a low price. Kind of want to deal with the Rhyhorn, but I don't want to waste my balls. I just got a super potion to replace the one I got, or I had used. It's nice. Any Kangaskhan's around? Any Kangaskhan's want to hang out? Just want to, like, maybe go down to the Applebee's and order some appetizers or something? Because I'd be totally fine with that. Maybe get one of those molten lava cakes at the end. I would share. I would share. Totally fine. In fact, I pay for it, and when we would just share, because I can't eat it all myself.
Yes, you can.
If any Kangaskhan's, shut up! Don't tell them about that. If the Kangaskhan's hear you, they won't come. They have to know that they can have all the cake. I'll just buy them the cake. Buy you the cake, Kangaskhan. Where you at? Come on out. And a little tiny like Hershey Kiss for your baby. If they're allowed to have that. Actually, can Kangaskhan's eat chocolate? I don't know. Hurts dogs, might hurt Kangaskhan's. I'm not sure how that works. I promise you, I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just trying to capture you and keep you in my bag for the rest of your days. Another Machop. Christ. No, something new. Glurp it? Glurp it up. Let's glurp it up. It's fine. Glurp, I believe in you.
Do you know about Pokemon cosplay?
That's the guy I'm fighting.
Is that when you dress up as Pokemon or dress your Pokemon up as other Pokemon?
The answer to that question is yes.
Okay.
Pump up the jam, glurp it up. Glurp really is useful when you're fighting fighting types. Because he can kill them immediately. 3 Pokeballs. 2 hops this time. What is this way? That's the ladder. Wait, what's... Oh, there's an Onix in here. I have one of those. There is strangely nothing here. Can I please have a Kangaskhan? That would be super cool. That would be really neat of you, game. I'm going to walk over here to an area where there are not currently Pokemon populating it.
Golbat.
It would just be really neat.
Nothing but Golbats. There's a Mr. Mime.
Thanks, yes. Yeah, that one I can't get rid of. That one follows me. This might be the end of the tunnel. I'm not sure. Let me go through here and see. It's not.
Really?
It's not the end of the tunnel.
What's the oh, it's a person.
What's that green Pokemon? What is that? Oh, I touched an
There's
Onix.
2 Onixes right there.
I touched an Onix. An Onix with a Pokeball. Has it ever been done before?
I think that's how I got mine.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's red. I'll try. Oh my god. Really? Really? Okay. I already have one, but you know, it's points. Thanks for points. Appreciate points. Cool.
Hi, Leah.
Oh, I already
Nidorina.
talked to you. You're the Pokeball guy. I have a million Pokeballs. I wanted to fight you.
It's a Nidorina.
Don't get so close just because it's dark. I forgot. I think it's dark to everyone else because we're sensing our surroundings, right? So we can see in the dark. Everyone else is just out here. No idea what they can see. Nidorina. I would like to own one. It'd be nice someday.
Bite.
Is that what you're doing?
Bite.
Is that what happened to you?
Bite.
Oh, that's what I did. That's what I did.
What's next?
Fight again.
It's gonna be... Oh, I beat her. That was it. Okay.
It was too dark to see. That's really kind of cheap, if anything.
You have Pokemon. Let's start.
I did this already once before, so let's try this again. Don't snap at me.
Leroy. Now it's Nidorino.
I did it once before. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay. I don't understand. I don't. Okay, sure. Catch combo, baby. Can I get another one? I seem to be able to catch Onyxes fairly easy enough, so like, just bring it on. Just sure.
Give me your help.
Camper Leroy. I'm always like a step behind you.
You've been a step behind me all cave.
You mean all game?
Cave.
Did you misspeak?
No.
Did you mean all game?
Cave.
Bite.
You play hard.
Yeah, I relax even harder. Oh, he's kicking me in the face. Or neck area. Most of Gyarados is a neck, so I'm not sure how that works. Really, the neck Pokemon. And he's down.
Another bag of Stardust.
Just give us the nuggets. Why do we have to have the crappy things? Give us the nice things. I will catch another Onix at this point. If it, I get the combo and stuff going on. If another... Oh my god, there he is! Holy crap!
Hi, Dana.
I spoke that into existence.
You sure did. Can you speak Kenga into existence for you?
I clearly can't. Alright, here we go. This one's gonna be particularly hard because it's also a the red fumes. Red farts.
The red.
I got him again! I'm on fire with these Onyxes. Dang, man. I'm leveling up my dudes. Holy crap. This is going okay.
Yeah.
Franklin's level 31. Razor Leaf! Yeah, we can learn Razor Leaf. Absolutely, pal. See what we got. Razor Leaf is 55.95. Compared to 45.100. I still like Leech Seed. I'll probably get rid of Leech Seed pretty soon. Poison Powder I still like. Headbutt I still like. I'm going to swap Vine Whip for Razor Leaf is what I'm going to do. Let's forget Vine Whip and do Razor Leaf. Yeah. I'm getting close. I'm getting close to my boy.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I'm out of Pokemon. Catch more. You had 2 Pokeballs on you.
Where's the Onyxes? Now I'm on a journey. Now I'm like, forget Kangaskhan. Where's the Onyxes? Bring on the Onyxes. You got an Onyx? I'll catch it. You got an Onyx problem in your house? Oh, that ain't an Onyx. You're not an Onyx. I don't love you. Okay, I don't see anymore.
That's a Golbat.
Yeah, that's not what I want. All right, I'm gonna move on then.
You gotta fight Dana.
Is that Dana?
That's
Is this Dana?
That's Dana.
Okay. Well, I'll fight Dana because I fought literally everyone else. I fought people half Dana's age. There's like 6-year-olds that are like, I caught a bug, and I'm like, I'm gonna beat you up.
What's the sign say? Rock tunnel.
I guess I headbutt this Meowth. That was rude. That was really rude.
A pearl. Sweet.
This Meowth is fast. I, however, am strong, and that seems to be the more important aspect at this particular moment in time. Hi, Vulpix.
Did you know it's a Vulpix?
I was pretty familiar. Yeah. One thing about it, there's a lot of caves.
We're at the end of the cave.
Are we really?
Yeah, you're right around the corner.
But there's a lot.
You still haven't gotten some Pokemon.
I know. I am so aware. You don't even know. I'm so upset about the fact that I do not have Kangaskhan. I want Kangaskhan, and I don't have it. And I'm just, I'm trying to be okay with that fact. Didn't even see it. Not once. Not like I messed up.
I know.
Just never saw it.
I know.
And there's like a slight sliver of hope here. I'm like, well, what if it just shows up now? It show up right now. Like it could be right here. This could be the place. It's another
like,
Onyx.
I'll fight one more Starman Super for the Sword of Kings.
I know. Oh, you did your animation. This isn't hurting me, though.
No.
I'm on catch combo 4 for Onyx.
You're gonna find one and it's gonna be a shiny.
A Kangaskhan? I mean, maybe. Maybe. These aren't hurting, and I got the Pokeballs to do it, but
yeah.
like... Okay. Have either of us seen a shiny the entire game?
No, we have not. I'm leaving the cave.
You're leaving the cave?
Yeah.
Oh my god! So, that was good timing. Alright, hold on, buddy. Hold on. Don't move. I'm not gonna screw this up. Would you like a berry for your baby? Your baby loves it. Now get
Ultra Ball.
in my Ultra Ball. Please hop over here. Over to the... If you could please come to the right. Thank you. That really helps a lot. Oh, nope. That was too far. That was a little too far.
How many?
Please,
you got 9 of those.
Please come back to the middle. What are you doing? You're a monster. No!
It almost
Stop!
went in the pouch.
No! Listen, buddy. It's been a long cave. I'm tired and I'm ready to get out of the cave. Get in the ball! Get in the ball! You stupid! Ah, get in the ball! Get in the... No! Stop doing your animation and get... What is happening? Get in the ball! What's its name? What's the name of the Kangaskhan? What's the name of the Kangaskhan? Option wants to learn agility. Okay. What is agility? You go faster.
Tuition.
Tuition! I could probably finally get rid of Sand Attack. Sand Attack seems better than agility to me. I think I'd rather reduce their accuracy than increase my speed.
Outside again.
I do like the name Tuition.
As a
Tuition
master
is a
chef.
master chef. I'm gonna skip agility, I think. I'm gonna skip it. But let me name
Almost
this
a
thing
lavender.
Tuition. Hey Mao.
Yeah,
Hey Mao.
you got one?
I got one.
I know.
I got one. I did it.
Rock tunnel.
Oh, Lord. Change name. Tuition.
We
Master
hikers are
Chef.
naturals at climbing mountains.
Okay, I'm coming out of the cave now.
Because the people like Hiker Clark here is dressed up like all the other hikers, are they Pokemon too?
Do you think to the Pokemon, we are Pokemon? It's more likely than you think.
Okay, you're a hiker, so I should probably just scald you. And he's got a Geodude. Good to know. Just screen hop and learn what I need to know, because Mal's always a slight step ahead of me.
Geodude.
Go on, Shiny Sock. If you want. If you don't want, I understand. Scald it. Oh, I'm out of Scald. Oh, that's really inconvenient. I hate that. Dragon Tail, my lord. That's right. I took you to medieval times right there. Dragon Tail. Whack. Bring me the other boy. It's the bigger one. Another Dragon Tail, my lord. I don't have Scald. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm screwed. I'm flying. Okay. Alright, so Shiny Sock is dead. That's sad. That's pretty sad. Franklin will do. Actually, Franklin get some experience here and turn into a Venusaur, please. I would not mind that. I'm gonna Razor your leaf. Whoosha! Yep. You die when I do that move, because that's how that works. It is your level 32. That's nice.
More Pokeballs.
Alright, here comes the Geodude. Let's do Razor Leaf. You know, I was thinking about it. Maybe I shouldn't let Pokemon die, because I guess they don't get experience
Levels
when
them,
they're
yeah.
dead.
That is true. Carol.
Maybe I should revive Shiny Sock to make sure I get some experience.
Pikachu.
Oh, they do exist! They do exist! I wasn't sure
It's a
that we would see one.
level 24 Pikachu.
It's true.
Bite it.
Yeah, if I have... I probably have
Bite
some.
it.
Do I revive? Is that in my medicine? My medicine. I have 8 of these. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I got 8 I think I can handle that. All right, I'll bring Shiny Sock back from the dead. Really like magic, like a Pokemon Center to go. 3 Great Balls.
Boom. Bye, Pidgeotto.
Poor thing. Did you head down?
No, I went right.
Okay. Well, we're fighting different people then.
Yeah, I'm fighting Carol.
I have Damien. And unfortunately, even though I brought back Shiny Sock, I'm realizing now that he can't use Scald. Crap. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to make a little change here. Let's do.
The mountain air is delicious.
Well, let's actually. I'm gonna keep him here for a sec while I beat him. But then we'll work.
Krabby, I have one of these.
Yeah. Let's maybe not talk too much about that because sometimes, you know, other people may not have it, and it might be rude to talk about the things that you have that other people don't have.
Do you have a Krabby?
Yeah.
Axis of Lycott side up.
Yeah, I do. I do have one. You didn't see me catch it.
Oh.
Yeah, but I have it. It's there. It's small, but it still counts. I'm gonna put. I need to move Shiny Sock because he can't use his water move. I'm gonna put Franklin out in
These
front.
Pokemon look similar.
Putting Franklin in slot 1 because I think that'll be good. Franklin can finally get to level 32 before we even get to Lavender Town, and that seems cool. Because then he'll be Venusaur. I wonder if they'll let me ride him. I don't know. I will find out soon. Hey, Trent. Hey, bud. Krabby.
I'm fighting Trent.
I'm fighting Trent!
Is that Krabby?
Yes! Yes, that's Krabby. Yep. That's Krabby. That's... Yeah. Thanks. Come on. Kill him. Kill the little boy's crab that he caught at the beach. We switch Pokemon. No.
You want to see my Pokemon? That's what this trainer told me.
It's a little weird.
I know.
Hey, mate. You want to see my Pokemon?
No,
No. Come here. Look at this guy. You like him? You can't have him. He's mine.
accuracy fell. That's inconvenient. Keep doing the same move until it works. It worked. Good. Oh, I'm so close. I'm pretty sure the next fight.
Next fight?
Next fight I'll have Venusaur. Next fight I'll have Venusaur. Little girl, you're gonna help me get a Venusaur. Is Sheila? I don't know. The ages of the characters are really hard to figure out. Oh my, wait, we come into Lavender Town from the north? Why do I think that we came in from the south?
A Cubone? A child? Oh, sorry. There's a child there. I know you don't see them.
It's true.
Bye, Kale.
Really setting up the story plot here.
Don't go disturbing things in the Pokemon Tower.
She's a ghost.
Who are you?
Definitely a ghost. Definitely some sort of evil ghost.
Becalm the spirits of Pokemon. Do you believe in ghosts? No.
Do you believe
Guess
in
not.
magic in
That
a young
white
girl's
hand on your
heart?
shoulder? I'm just imagining it.
Pidgeotto, will you switch your Pokemon? Yeah.
This town is famous for all the graves made here for Pokemon.
Porkmon?
They hold a memorial service.
Listen, when you want to make fun of me, that's fine. When you start making fun of my Primeape, you've crossed a line, and Porkmon is not acceptable now or forever, okay? So just keep that to yourself. You want to think those terrible things, that's fine. Don't you dare look at my boy and call him that. This is so rude.
do I get Starmie? I want Starmie.
When do I get Krabby?
You missed it.
You'll never have the crab. Never once.
I saw Cubot's mother trying to escape from Team
who is this
Rocket.
for?
I couldn't save her. I just let her get captured.
Team Rocket will do anything for the sake of money. There's no job too dirty, no deed too... Is that highness?
Oh, I meant to hit. Oh, whoops.
No crime too wicked?
It's fine.
Occurred to me, I've never heard that word pronounced.
Did not mean to.
You know
skip
how
that.
Cubone wears skulls, right? From what I heard, it seems people will pay a lot of money for those.
Did not mean to skip learning
Heinous.
Encore.
Yeah, that does sound right. Do Cantoni and Diglett look smooth? My Diglett looks prickly. Do you want to trade Diglett? Yeah. Oh, I can trade other ones now? Because I have some? Should I keep Gridlock?
Sorry, what's happening on my screen is about 100 million times more important than whatever's happening on your screen. So I'm going to evolve my boy now. Here he is. The boy. Franklin! That's my favorite Pokemon. And I'm going to ride him till the cows come home. Cool. Cool. Look at that. 6'7". He's only 1 inch taller than me. He's 220 pounds. That is more than I weigh.
Can I ask you a question now? There's another Alolan trade. Should I trade my Pokemon or another? Because I have another.
I guess... I mean, we've been just trading straight up the ones that we have.
Yeah.
But chat probably wants us to...
A different one? Keep the named one?
Alright.
Okay.
Trade another one, and then you'll just... It'll be nicknamed already, right? Because when you get them, they have a nickname. So you don't give it a nickname. So just trade the extra, I guess. Okay, Petal Dance. Petal Dance is good. Petal Dance attacks the target by scattering petals for 2 to 3 turns. Then the user becomes confused. So it does crap load of damage, 100% accuracy. It might be time to get rid of Leech Seed. Or Poison Powder, actually. I think I'm going to get rid of Poison Powder. I think it's time.
It looks so smooth.
I'm going to get rid of Poison Powder. Okay.
Are you happy now?
Not yet. I'm gonna be happy once I ride him. It's been fun being chased by a mime, and by fun I mean it is going to cause me nightmares for probably the next decade. But now I don't have to because I can take Franklin out of the Pokeball. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. He's so large.
He hops like a frog.
Well, he's a toad.
I know.
Franklin is feeling totally carefree. Can I ride him?
No. You would be on him already.
Oh. I'm fine with it. Hey, I made a Lavender Town.
There's talk about ghosts appearing lately in the Pokemon Tower. I think they're the spirits of Pokemon kidnapped by Team Rocket and never seen again.
Bring protection. Let me visit the Pokemon Center
Did I
and
talk to you? Yeah, I did.
make sure I heal my
You gotta
my
get
guys.
the Diglett.
I gotta get the Diglett.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Bold of you to assume I have an extra Diglett, which I don't know if I do. I might. I can't remember. Man, what a team.
That's odd. Mr. Fuji isn't here. Where'd he go? I want this Pokemon right here. This one. On the photo. Why do you have a photo of it?
Oh, I have multiple Diglett. What am I talking about?
You could win the grand prize drawing given out by the Pokemon fan magazine. The application form is gone. It's already been clipped out.
Have you found anything interesting while you've been walking around, Lavender, or no?
No. This place is actually Mr. Fuji's home. He's really kind. He looks after Pokemon that have been abandoned or orphaned.
Gwack! Done got gwacked! Now I got the one with the little hairs. He got little hairs. Alright, let's go ahead and break before you...
Talk to more people?
Yeah. You're on a... I know you're on a roll, but we should stop here. Save game. Now saving the game. You saved it. You did it. You saved the game. Okay.
Beatrice has such a big grin on his face.
Let's see. I guess we will wrap up there because it's already 11:15. If we keep going, we'll be pushing midnight actually. Oh, what is this? Get in the ball. Is this supposed to be Old Lang Syne? Maybe. Get in the ball! Please get inside! I can't hear the music! Where am I at? Get in the ball! Please! God, get in the ball! Please get inside the God-forsaken ball! You can't guess con! Please get here! Inside the ball soon! My brain is almost gone! See, the problem is, when we do the songs, the music's actually pretty low so it doesn't bleed back onto the mic, and then sometimes if you're doing a song where you scream, you have a hard time hearing what the music is.
Is he yelling?
I did not expect Auld Lang Syne to play, and that surprised me a lot. Also, and I cannot stress this enough, get in the ball. It's a simple request. Get in the ball. I wouldn't have been able to do it without the Ultra Balls. I don't think I would have. That was 8,000 from Sakrasalica, who wrote, get in the ball, but scream the entire time. Which, I did. I do enjoy screaming. I don't do it enough. It's fun. It's a nice little, it's like a punctuation point at the end of a sentence. We got 40 months from Randy B213, 29 months from Punxsutawney Dawn, 41 months from Phelps Out, 23 months from Vest Digital Media, 500 bits from Zado. It says, tuition, where's the Mareep sauce? And 1054 from Sableye, who grabs Psyduck. We also have a fair bit of art for you to look at.
Codeface, someone will have to remind me next Friday.
If you would like to see...
Because I may not remember.
The art, I would. Here you go. Check this out.
Aww.
Look at that. Having a little cup of coffee with my Pikachu. She's great. She's great. Her and Franklin get to get along really well because of the coffee. That's just adorable. All Pokemon should wear sweaters, to be honest.
Nah.
No, I'm not going back on my word here. I think they should wear sweaters. I really do. Look at that. Look at that little fella.
I love it.
That's a whole meal. You get it?
Yes, I got it.
Because it's a meal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you got it.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
Got it. You got it there. So you ran the test and you're perfectly healthy. That'll be $5,000, please. Cash money is a doctor.
The expression on the person's face is real good.
Do you think Golbat like drools a lot because the mouth's open?
Oh.
And I ran. I couldn't get away. You know, no one's ever actually seen Firo's head. Probably has one. This is just how I sleep. Oh, himbo.
Oh.
It's cute. You never get to see the baby outside. It's always, and it's great, you know, because you gotta imagine that the Kangaskhan lets it walk around a little bit, under careful adult supervision. Oh, himbo. Oh, himbo. Himbo, you're trying. Poor thing. But you know what? I think we should really celebrate the fact that Himbo loves Pringles. Because this would not have happened if Himbo didn't like Pringles, and that's how this happened. It's really not that bad of a thing, to be honest. It's a feature, not a bug. Okay. Well then, let's... Did you save? You saved. It's on screen. I can see where you saved. Alright. Let's come up with a raid message and then send your folks out of here before it's midnight o'clock. Get in the Ball is a strong contender.
Phil Collins and the
Phil
Mud-
Collins and the Mudkips. Okay, alright. I've made a decision. I made a decision. What we're going to do is we're going to do Phil Collins and the Mudkips. And that raid message is actually going to make me send you to Jack. Because Jack is doing music requests. He's doing like video game guitar music. He's playing through music. And I think that he would appreciate Phil Collins and the Mudkips. That's a great raid message. That's what we're doing. All right, folks. Before you leave, let me tell you that tomorrow night is Steven and Friends presents Russian Bingo. And if you have to ask, you don't need to know. I don't know what to tell you. That's tomorrow's Steven and Friends video. Otherwise, we will see you back here on Tuesday morning.
Tuesday for breakfast stream.
And I think that's it. I don't know that there's anything else to announce.
Yeah.
That seems correct. All right. Raid. Toxic. Oh, I'll have to type it in. Toxic X Eternity. I get that right? X. Toxic X Eternity. I think I got that right. Go. Yeah, it's working. All right. The raid message is, of course, Phil Collins and the Mudkips. Tell Jack I said hi. Tell Jack I said hi. Y'all have a good weekend. See you next week. Raid sent. Hey, bud. It's a good raid message.
Yeah, it is.
Unfortunately, he is looking at the guitar. Coliseum's in 2 weeks.
Yeah. It is soon.
I just want everyone to know that Jack just officially announced that Phil Collins will be joining us at the Runaway Guys Coliseum. That's what I heard. Is that what you heard? That's what I heard.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, if you need like a quote, you know, for Coliseum, just Phil Collins will be at the Runaway Guys Coliseum 2022. Jack. Yeah, I think that's what I heard. That's I mean I'm just kind of hearing this secondhand, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said. So that's really exciting. I think he's opening for Obama. Actually, he's doing and then Obama's doing a speech or something. Yeah. It's gonna be a great time, really. It's a shame that the Runaway Guys themselves have chosen to just take a step back and let a wild cast and crew do all of the show. Personally, I'm looking forward to William Shatner. He's doing a segment where he plays Tetris with his feet. And it's on a controller. It's really spectacular. I can't wait, to be honest. That's it. We're all done. Thank y'all for being here, and I don't think there's anything else to
There
announce.
isn't.
I don't think. Yeah, William Shatner. If you haven't heard of William Shatner, he's most famous for the song "Common People." I don't know if he did anything else, actually. I'm not sure, but he did make the song "Common People," and that's a great song. I highly recommend it. Y'all have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend, and
We'll see you Tuesday.
We'll see you Tuesday. We'll see you Tuesday.